Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another edition of Weller Does Delmarva. This is our snow edition, okay? We've all made it here. We're in Dewey Beach, Delaware. Is everybody here and accounted for? Yeah. Okay, they're all here and accounted for, all right? So we want to say good morning. This is a live show. If you've never heard of this show before, just relax, buckle your seatbelt, get a large cup of coffee, and I'll be with you for 2 hours, sitting here, chit-chatting, talking about different things. We've got different guests going to be on the show. We've got some signs that we're going to give away. We're going to talk about eminent domain. We're all becoming experts on it. And people are fleeing Milford by the droves. In other words, houses are going up for sale, and people are just leaving town. No, it's just some stuff going on in Milford. So with that said, I just want to say good morning. And thank you for joining us. We've got people here in person. We have celebrated Valentine's Day this week. It was very nice. And we'll talk about that. Denise and I are going to chit-chat a little bit. And we'll talk about Valentine's Day and a few other things, okay? She has no idea what we're going to talk about. So we'll see. Oh, takeout is already leaving. That's probably the first takeout of the day.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. So This is the voice. This is the golden tones of Colin Wall Service Center. Are you ready, Linda?
We're ready, yeah.
All right, when you hear that pause, you hear the camera
Service
click.
Center.
Wall Service Center, downtown Milford?
That's right, yeah, so a lot going on in downtown Milford.
It's a very exciting time.
It is, and
we
mentioned that some people have talked about boycotting businesses
I
in
know
downtown,
it.
but we haven't
I know
seen that, and we don't want to see it,
Right.
like not just for us, but for
Right.
the entire downtown
Because you're
Milford.
a victim, too.
Well, we could
We're
be.
all a victim.
Yeah, we could
So,
be if
yeah.
if people decide they don't want to deal with us just because we're in downtown Milford. So please don't do that. We definitely need the business from everybody. So,
From everybody.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Anyway, so Fine Day Radio, we're rolling along with it.
102.3.
102.3. We do a live show here on Saturdays.
Every Saturday.
This is at the Sunrise.
Our second time at Sunrise Restaurant,
Restaurant
this year.
Dewey Beach, Delaware.
It's our annual trek to the beach.
Then on Wednesday, that's right. Then on Wednesdays we do a show, live show. It's called
Eagle.
Jim Weller Live.
Golden
Where's that,
Eagle.
Jim?
The Golden Eagle Diner.
In Seaford, Delaware.
In Seaford, Delaware.
So if you want to join us at either location,
Yes.
come on down and
There's
join
plenty
us.
of seats here. There's plenty of seats
There
there.
are.
So Saturday morning, 7 to 9, right here in Dewey. And we'd like people to stop by this morning. I've got some free signs I'm going to give away. I'll talk about them when
Okay.
it's not your
All right.
segment. But I mean, in other words, got some free signs I'm going to give
Yep,
away.
there's one right there behind
There's
me.
one behind him. So anyway, there it is. So anyway, we got free signs. Wall Service Center, how's business been?
It's been busy, so but we want to be busier.
Busier.
Yep, we're busy, but we want to be busier. So Wall Service Center, downtown Milford, been there for 66 years now, and so we're kind of been in the Milford area for just a little
long
while.
time. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You've seen a lot of things come and go. So Wall Service Center has stood the test of time. Good
We have.
quality parts. I know you're proud to be an AC Delco distributor or use AC Delco parts. I
Yeah.
know people love that free roadside assistance thing
Oh,
you
they
give
do.
out.
Yep. Yep.
More and more people are saying, I've never needed it, but man, do I feel better having it.
I know a lot of people that are using it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're remembering it now because we talk about it so much. They remember they have it and they're using it.
I got a
and
dead battery and helps
exactly.
on the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So all those little things like that, they add up. I mean,
They do.
Well, a tow bill now, I don't know if you can get away with $100 if it's even right
I
down
doubt
the
it, right.
road. I mean,
Yep.
that's a bare minimum is $100.
That's a bare minimum. So,
So-
free towing, free
Yeah.
jump start.
Yep. And it's good
free-
anywhere in the United States and Canada. So
Not
if-
just in Milford,
exactly. So they will get you to the nearest AC Delco dealer.
which could be a repair shop like yours.
Yep.
It could be an automotive dealership.
It could be. It would be a General Motors dealership. Yes.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
they're all AC Delco service centers
Okay.
as well.
They all are.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's good to know. Then
It is good to know.
There's help close by. So
Right.
you get this for free. You get an oil change, or you get some brakes put on, or something not just a wiper blade or a headlight bulb.
Right. It's
So-
from an oil change on up. Any
On
service
up.
from an oil change on
You
up.
get this
exactly.
for free. It's just as a gift from Wall
Yes.
Service Center.
Yep.
And
And as a matter of fact, Robbie here used it.
Really?
Last
Had
week or
something
the week
towed.
before. Yeah, he had the alternator went out on his truck, and so they called, and I said, "Yep, call 1-800-AC Delco, get them on the way." So they had it towed there,
And
and
that was that.
Yeah, and they were
Oh.
really happy with how it all worked out, and
Well,
that it
that's
didn't cost them anything. So
Right.
I mean, because
Right. I've used it a few times. In other words, it really is handy. In
yeah,
other words,
we coming on the
We are?
Okay.
Oh, okay, we're getting ready to come in.
Yep. All right, well, I'll see you in a little bit, Jim.
Right, Wall Service Center, downtown Milford. Whoa, way too loud, way too loud, way too loud. There you go. Okay, got my eardrums back. All right, so anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. Now I'm talking to 2 radio stations. So good morning to my Delaware 105.9 audience. So this is Jim Weller. What is this? It's a weekly show, not a monthly show, a weekly show called Weller Does Delmarva. We do it live in Dewey Beach, Delaware at the Sunrise. You don't have to worry about that, Linda. She'll go over no matter what I put on there.
I will.
No,
I'm going to take as much as I can.
Let me do a couple paid segments here.
Stand
but anyway,
down, stand down.
Stand down, stand down. All right, so anyway, well, you're getting all the language down and
I am.
everything. All right. So anyway, what we're saying is this is a live show, Weller Does Delmarva. It's on 2 radio stations. It's on Facebook. It's on YouTube. And it's on TV Delmarva. And we are honored to be one of the local shows that's on TV Delmarva, okay? So anyway, it's called Weller Does Delmarva, and we do it weekly. Now, Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Now, Denise has seen Jerry do a lot of work for us over the years. This is a sponsor segment, and it's Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Remember we were putting up a pool. Remember that?
Yes.
Jerry came and leveled the ground and
Brought a load of sand.
Brought a load of sand. And so you say, well, what does Jerry do? Well, I forgot about that. He got our yard ready for our above-ground pool.
Mm-hmm.
But he also does lot clearing, like if he can't, remember, he did tree work at our house,
sure
I
did.
remember. So if you got some trees that need to be taken down, he does that. He can seed your yard, irrigate your yard. He does landscaping. He cuts the grass at Weller's in Bridgeville. He digs up stumps. He grinds up stumps. He has firewood for sale.
Didn't he
So-
come and change a light bulb or fix a light way up high?
Yep,
because
he has a
needed
bucket truck. I don't know if he
Yes.
did the electrical, but he does.
Okay.
He has a bucket truck,
Mm-hmm.
so he supplies bucket truck service too. So he does a lot of different things. So Jerry does a lot of stuff: removal of old rotten trees, lot clearing, tree trimming. He sells firewood. He also sells mulch if you're getting ready. So if you got some yard work coming up, if you got some landscaping projects, you need some pavers, you want to talk about an irrigation system, Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care, Jerry Santoro, 302-363-6025, 363-6025, website, jlc-llc.com, Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care on the Facebook. Let me do one more little segment, if I could, okay?
Go for it.
All right, let's do Chick-fil-A, all right? Chick-fil-A. I want to say thank you to Chick-fil-A. They're a sponsor of the show. This is a sponsor segment. So whether you're dining in, take out, if you want to just get a gift card for somebody, if you're hungry for a milkshake or an ice cream cone, whatever it may be, Chick-fil-A's got it going on. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If the line's real long and you're going to the drive-in, don't sweat it. They can move through 20, 30 cars in a matter of minutes. They do a great job. We appreciate Chick-fil-A. And later on, we're going to give away some Chick-fil-A gift cards. We got some really interesting offers today. But first, we're going to get the show rolling is the first thing we're going to do. Now, my first guest is Denise Weller. Picture time.
Okay.
Got it. All right. So, Denise, how are you?
Pretty good. This looks new.
This is new, isn't it cool?
Yeah, it's really
So
cool.
there's one wire there, and then it branches off, and it's a Y wire.
A Y wire.
But what's neat is it's got these slits in it, so you can put the wire in it.
Get out of
Oh,
here.
you're going to be wanting this
Oh,
at the house to straighten
Colin's
up all your
always
wires.
upgrading.
Oh, top notch,
Yes.
top notch. Colin really does do a great job.
Okay.
So, Valentine's Day
Valentine's Day.
was Wednesday,
Yes.
and you worked tirelessly to make sure our family had a great dinner.
Right. Ever since my children were very small, we always made a big deal out of Valentine's Day. They would go off to school, and when they came home, the house was all decorated, and we would have fried shrimp and steamed shrimp and just a big dinner. We had gifts, So one of my daughters says it's her favorite holiday.
I know it.
She just loves the whole thing.
She likes that better than my birthday.
Yeah. So anyway, but they all come. They all give up their own Valentine's Day with their family or
Yep.
their husbands to come spend it.
Mike come and cooked for us.
Yes.
He helped with the
Fried shrimp. Yeah, it's a big deal.
It was a big deal, and you did a great job. So
Yeah.
I want to publicly say thank you because your kids love it so much that even after they're married,
I know, they
so
still
Jimmy
come.
came from Salisbury, Jimmy and Lindsay.
That's
it was
right.
great,
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody, and thank you, Denise. So we had a good time. Let's talk about your Valentine's Day gift.
Yes.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
Well, I've seen it in magazines before.
I surprised her.
He does love giving gifts, okay?
I do, yes.
He does. So it was a big floor standing lamp with a
Right.
magnifying glass
Has a
in
metal
it.
stand and a telescopic pole.
Right, because I read a lot in the mornings. I get up
Right.
early in the morning and I read, and a lot of times I can't find my glasses or whatever, and there's
It's
that big...
hard. You know, it's hard to find your glasses without your glasses.
Yeah, well, I just
because you
need to-
can't see.
I know, I just lay them anywhere is what
Anywhere.
it is, and then I'm looking all over for them. It's not like I can't see and I'm stumbling on the ground
Right.
or something,
Right.
you know, but I just always lose them.
Okay.
But anyway, so yeah, it's a magnifying reading lamp.
You thought it was just a lamp at first.
I did. I didn't even know about the magnifying
So
thing.
you can put something in front of it. It's big, and you
Yeah.
hold it, and it magnifies it.
Yep, I woke
So-
up in the morning and you had already had it set up and plugged in, and
So
there
it would make
was.
a $10 bill look like a $100 bill.
Yeah, that's right.
In other words, so that was pretty good.
Yeah,
that was pretty
that was
good.
your thoughtful.
Okay, one of my gifts that I really want to say that really stuck with me is the crab cakes.
Yes,
12 crab cakes from the
From
Crab Cake Factory.
yes.
Delivered to the door.
Yeah.
It was pretty darn good.
Yeah, that was a nice.
So thank you.
You love crab cakes.
I love them. Only 2 at a time, though.
I know,
All
and I've
right.
tried to make them, but I can't make them like the Crab Cake Factory.
That's okay.
They got big hunks
Yours
of
are
crab meat
good,
in
theirs
there.
are good, they're all good.
Yeah.
You just keep making them, don't stop.
All right. Well, anyway,
All
so
right,
it was a good day.
We have a violin recital this afternoon, is
Yes,
that right?
one of our granddaughters plays the violin, and she's good.
She's very good.
Yeah, and she's doing this recital with her teacher.
She's like 17 years old,
Yeah, and
playing with
she's-
all these
She looks
older
like
adults.
a
and-
master. I
yeah,
mean,
they like her.
yeah,
So anyway, so that is this afternoon.
that is this afternoon.
And we're having people over tomorrow?
Yes,
Okay.
We
And what are
are.
we doing?
we are going to have dinner.
Okay.
And then play games.
Play games?
Yeah, so we haven't
Okay.
decided what games exactly. We
What's
usually,
the new domino game you taught me last night?
Oh, I did teach a new domino game. I don't know
What it's called?
what it's called.
Chicken foot?
Chicken foot, yes.
How do you like that? I
You
remembered
did,
it.
you could. Yeah.
I gave you first shot at it.
Yeah, I know,
All
and I
right.
failed.
All
But
right.
I love games, and I'm bringing you into the game
You
world.
are, right.
Yes.
It's very new for me sitting around playing games.
But isn't
Okay?
it better than sitting there watching TV on your iPad?
It's a close. It's close. All right, so what
Yeah.
else we got? Anything? Church tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Anything
Easton's
exciting?
Fire and Ice
Oh, yeah.
Festival.
I don't know how
is-
we're going to get to that. We
I
don't have
know.
time to.
It
Maybe
would-
we'll go after the recital, after the violin
Maybe.
thing.
Right. The time to go
Maybe.
would have been last night when everything was lit up and all the ice sculptures, you
Well,
know,
it might be
weren't
lit up
melted.
tonight.
I can kind of picture them being kind of melted
Well,
today.
not tonight. They won't be.
Well, it's going to get warm up all day.
Well, somehow they're not going to be melted, okay?
Okay.
All right. So anything else you want to chit-chat about?
No, I don't think so. I gave Amazon
Oh, let's talk about this.
Okay, 'cause I've
Denise
never
has had
done
her
this.
first bad
experience with Amazon.
Not really Amazon.
No, it's not Amazon's fault.
It's not Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay? What did you order me? I'm
No,
looking at my
it
fingernails.
wasn't you.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
but the thing with Amazon is you never have a bad experience because they
Right.
always take stuff back, and I'm not a returner. I mean, like
Okay.
when I buy something, I never return.
I'm a
it.
returner.
He's one of those
I'll
ones
buy
that-
4 pairs of shoes
and
and,
just-
return 3.
Right, but I never return.
I'm a returner.
Yeah, but anyway, one of my daughters wanted this really nice nail polish
Yep.
remover. It was expensive, and she asked for it for Valentine's Day. So I ordered 2, one for my granddaughter and one for her.
Okay.
Well, when it came in, one of them had leaked all over the box, and it was, half empty. And so I'm like, well, that's aggravating. It was a gift,
It
so.
was a gift. So
Uh,
we filled it with colored water. and
Anyway. So anyway, so I, of course, wanted to return it or get a refund, but I was going to
Right.
order another one,
Right.
Anyway, I get on there, and it's non-returnable, non-refundable, and I had never, ever experienced something like that before.
and I'm having a hard time accepting it.
Yeah, I-
Because I actually think Amazon will do something for you.
I dug
think-
deep, and they just kept cutting me off. But it had great reviews, but the bad reviews, they all said it leaked. They got a
leaked.
leaky one, and there's just no replacing it. They're not going to take care of it. And I was bummed. So I left a 2-star rating, my first rating, but because I looked at what all the other leaky people did. and they
Okay.
left 2-star because the product
leaky
wasn't bad, but it was just you didn't get a full jar.
So
It
now
was
you're
le-
in the leaky people
I'm
group.
in the leaky people group. But anyway, I was bummed because it was a gift and
Right.
I didn't have time to, order another one. And wasn't even going to order another one. I ended up giving my daughter the half bottle and the money for her to order it if she wanted
Right,
it.
right. I would have put colored water in there and said, man, that's some lousy nail polish. Can't believe it didn't work.
Anyway, so have you ever left a bad review for Amazon? Somebody on Amazon?
Not that I can remember, but I'm nervous about. I try to keep a very low profile. In other words, and not view my opinion on anything or any, because everybody's a potential customer. So in other words,
Right.
but I've probably left a bad review or two. I have actually made some videos that got used on Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
In other words, one of them was this shoe insole thing. I showed how easy it was to put in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I left a review on your vacuum cleaner the other day.
Really?
It's had over 100 views.
Wow.
And
I
it was
did
so-
have to, when I left the review, they asked for a picture. And I took a picture with the
Okay.
thing half down and it's still sealed with my finger pointing to how deep it was. So
Okay.
I showed them.
Right. Now, there's a theory. Some people believe that a lot of the liquids that come on Amazon are always a little light. Some people just think that compared to buying it in a store.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
but
the
who
other
knows?
bottle was full to the
Right.
top.
So that blows that theory right
Yeah,
there.
I think so.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, I'm going to say thank you for joining
Yeah,
us.
okay.
What do you think of our new yard sign? Can you hold it up a little
Yeah,
bit?
are one of these going to go in our yard?
I don't know. Well, where is safe from Milford? I mean, where would be safe?
I would be devastated if they came and took my land, because half of my, not half of it, but some of it is swampland that we have. It's pretty low land.
Well, why don't you call it waterfront property?
I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
But-
It fronts on the Young Patterson tax ditch.
But you know what? I still love it because I love walking through it when it's not flooded. I still
Right.
have deer. I still have all kinds of wildlife in there. And I just love it. And I wouldn't want somebody to come and take it. And
Would you sell 8 acres for 20 grand?
no, I wouldn't sell 8 acres for 20.
All right,
That
Denise.
piece of property is priceless to me.
Right.
I
Well,
don't-
there you go. See, that's what it's like, in
Yeah.
other words.
I
So,
would be crushed if somebody came
Right.
and made me.
well,
sell it.
Milford is just imploding on itself. The leadership of Milford, it's become public knowledge now. It was a secret. Now it's public knowledge that, they are taking this lady's land, 8 acres of land, and to her, it is waterfront, okay? She's never had to buy flood insurance on it.
No.
So, anyway, I just want to say that this is the thing. We're trying to encourage the leadership of the town of Milford, starting right with Mayor Archie Campbell. He's the head man there. In other words, he's not the decision maker, but he's quite an influencer. You hear the word influencer. He's an influencer. So Mayor Archie Campbell, if you don't know him, get to know him. And we want people to respectfully reach out. If you know these people, if you're neighbors with these people, all the different people in Milford that are on the town council, except for Todd Collada. And you can reach out to him too. But Todd Collada, believe it or not, was brave enough to say, I don't agree with this.
Yeah.
He said, I just don't think anybody should be forced to sell their land and then forced to sell 8 acres for $20,000, which 5,000 of that is just an attaboy. In other words, it was appraised for 15,000. Okay? And so as just they thought, well, that sounds a little light. Let's just give her 5 more thousand, make it an even 20. So the 5 extra thousand is just your taxpayer money being used as a gift. All right? So
You know
that's
what's
that.
really sad? And
What is sad?
they haven't realized this, and they're going to learn it. It's a proven thing that what goes around comes around. And someday they're going to have something taken from them, and it's going to be brought to their mind what they did to that woman, and they're going to
Right.
feel her pain.
I also look at it like this. In life, all the people you step on your way up to the top,
Right.
when you take a fall, you pass every one of those people coming down.
Yeah.
And what you've got in Milford is you've got a lot of people that have moved here. What do we call them? Transplants? I don't know. Anyway, what did you call them, Pete? Come here's. Okay. At least you're not calling them silver hairs. So anyway, I'm just saying that they moved here. And they have great intentions. But where they came from, they maybe were just blended in. Maybe they came from a big city. So they come to Milford, they get on the Milford City Council. And all of a sudden, their name's in the newspaper, their name's on a plaque, and they get a little ego about it. In other words, and now they found this widow lady, and they're just stomping on her. In other words, she's fought cancer, she lost her husband, and now she's got to fight the city of Milford. And guess what, folks? As a newsflash, she ain't even in the city limits of Milford. So she can't vote, she doesn't pay taxes, and she can't run for an office, but yet they could take her land. So it's awful, it's pathetic. I'm not saying the people are pathetic, I'm saying the decision they're making is pathetic. So what we're asking as human beings to reach out to these people and help them be a human being and help them soften their heart. You know, when your heart gets hard, you just want to do what you want to do.
You don't feel nothing.
You don't feel nothing, okay?
Except your own beating heart.
I think it's called your heart is waxed cold.
Yeah.
So their heart is waxed cold, in other words. And we just want to pray that these people, so if you know anybody on the town council, starting with Archie Carey, I need to know. I don't know whether to give his cell phone number out or not. In other words, Archie, you need to communicate to me whether you want me to give your cell phone number out or not, because I don't know how people reach out to Archie, but Archie, what's that called when he marches in the front of the parade and holds the baton? In fact, he's in the front of every parade. What is that? Drum major. I've seen him, like the main person of all the
Grand Marshal.
The Grand Marshal of the Milford Parades. In fact, I've seen that. So anyway, Archie Campbell is the one you want to start with. So if nobody knows Archie, get to know him. Archie Campbell, the mayor of Milford, he is the start. And then there's all the council. You want to do this respectfully.
But we can boo them when they walk by.
Oh, don't boo them.
Don't boo them.
Pray for them. Pity them. Don't boo them. I mean, you know what I mean? In other words,
throw stuff at 'em,
Denise,
okay.
they just went astray, okay? But listen, I want to also say, figure out when the Milford Town Council meetings are. So there was one last Monday, and I believe they're every other Monday. So I don't think there's one this Monday, but we want to pack the city hall every time they have a meeting. We want 1,000 people to show up. We want it to be standing room only, in the room, outside the room. We want to force them to buy more chairs, is what we want to do, okay? We want them to buy, and I want them to buy more comfortable chairs than the chairs they had on Monday night, okay? They need to have somebody walk in the room handing out bottles of water and stuff like that. And you know what they did when Annette Billings spoke?
Oh, yeah, that was horrible.
This is a real jab in the ribs. So the people on the council of the city of Milford, they were having a public hearing. In the beginning of the hearing, they are required to give 15 minutes of public time, 3 minutes per person. So 5 people maximum can speak. So everybody's up there speaking. They go up to the podium. There's TV screens, and you can see them on the screen. What did Archie and the group do?
They blanked her out.
They blanked her out.
Oh,
I'm like, oh my gosh. Can you say it any louder?
So obvious.
Milford, can you do it any better? I mean, you talk about really driving the spear in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In other words, yeah, cover her up when she's on the screen. And then I saw a lady walk over and change it as soon as she got done.
Yep.
It wasn't
pathetic.
an accident. It was yeah.
On
It was
purpose.
intentional.
Yeah.
I mean, if they undid it intentionally, they did it intentionally. So the city of Milford is getting a big black eye. We want to beg you to support businesses in Milford. The town of Milford's going through a turbulent time. They're having a rough time. I got to believe by now, 1 or 2 of these council people are saying, do I really want to be known for this? Really? Do I want my grandkids one day to hear the story of, so-and-so, took this lady's land? Because I'm hearing they're not even going to use it for like 10 years. So I'm just hearing all kinds of crazy things. Denise, I'm going to allow you to do something else. Is that okay?
Okay.
Thank you. God bless you, dear.
Okay.
All right.
One of your tapes came undone.
Uh-oh, one of my tapes came undone. All right, everybody. So, please, we are not saying bash the city of Milford. We are saying talk to them. Now, check out Jamie Maston's billboard. Oh, my gosh. This is going to be, they're having keychains made. They're going to do all kinds of things. So, Jamie Maston Realty, a good local guy, he owns some billboards. And if you're going from Lincoln City, where Wilson's auction is, if you're going from Lincoln to Milford, and you look to your left, what do you see? A billboard, and it says "Wanted," and it's really cool. It went up yesterday afternoon. I must have had 100 text messages, people telling me about it. So anyway, check it out, and if you see it on my Facebook page or anybody's, what are you looking for? Her what? Her paper? Linda, you should not be drinking this early in the morning, okay? Oh, my goodness. All right. So anyway, check out the billboard is what I'm saying. And Jamie Maston, thank you very much, Jamie Maston. Okay, I've got some signs. I want to thank Wayne Whitney for making these signs. If you want one, you can see them in the background here. They're free. I got some with me right here at the Sunrise Restaurant. So if you want one of these yard signs, they're absolutely free. If you want to give me a donation to give to Annette, she is receiving donations to help with her legal funds. And also, if you want to donate to Annette Billings, her daughter's name is Ashley Billings Reynolds. Look her up on Facebook, and there's a way to donate there. I think it's called Venmo or Vimo or something like that. Venmo? Venmo. It's either Vimo, Venmo, or Vimo. Venmo. All right. Anyway, and don't forget, mark your calendar. Every other Monday night, we're all going to Town Hall, okay? There's going to be food trucks out there eventually, so it's going to be really cool. It's going to be quite the gathering for the future. But, again, try to stir the hearts. If you're a church, encourage your congregation to pray for the leadership of the town of Milford. Pray. That should be a hashtag. Pray for Milford. Pray for Milford, okay? And I'm waiting to hear from Archie because I want to start giving out his cell phone number. I just want to make sure he's good with it, all right? So, Archie, please, please, please respond to me. I'm going to take no response as it's okay. So if you would, please, let me know if it's okay to give out your cell phone number. I know you want to hear from the people, okay? And so that's that. I'm not starting no protest. I'm not starting no riots. I'm saying peaceably, peaceably. Let your voice be heard peaceably, and pray for Milford. Hashtag everything from now on, pray for Milford. Milford's in distress. They are separating from the people of Milford. So, the people of Milford do not agree with the leadership of Milford. So they're dividing. They're separating, in other words. They've hit the Y in the road. So pray for Milford. Linda found her paper, I see. All right. Speaking of Milford, my accountant, George Luff, has an office in Milford, Delaware. Okay, Luff and Associates. This is a sponsor segment, and he has an office in Milford, he has one in Dover, and he has one in Rehoboth, okay? So if you need a good accountant, a really good accountant, I am very, very happy with George Luff, his son Tyler, and the whole team there at Luff and Associates. So if you're doing your taxes, if you're doing your planning, if you're settling an estate, whatever it may be, or if you need help with your payroll, they have a system called Easy Payroll. Easy Payroll. So if you need anything that Luff and Associates offers, give them a call. One phone number gets you everywhere you need to be. 302-422-9699. 302-422-9699. No, is that right? 422-9699. LuffCPAs.com on the web. Look at that Del.Dot truck going by. Man, they did a good job. Look at him. All right. Vote for me. Huh? Oh, he was doing 26 at max. Them things are governed. Anyway, I just want to say, because the governor changes when they hit the speed limit sign. It's an automatic thing. But anyway, I just want to say this, that if you could vote for me for Best of Delaware, I'd appreciate it, okay? I have no idea how I got in there. Me and Dan Gaffney, I don't know if there's anybody else running or not, but me and Dan Gaffney are in the running, okay? And so vote for me or vote for him. But I'd appreciate your vote, but he's good too. He's the best, and I'm just his friend. I'm just a tag along. But anyway, I would love to win this, all right? So go to Best of Delaware. I hear some music. We're taking a break from Delaware 105.9. Switch over right now. I don't want you to miss anything. Switch over to Jim Weller on Facebook. All right, now to my New Jersey audience. I tapped a vein the other night. My goodness. And so if you are listening to me in New Jersey and you sent me an email, I got it, and I'll get back to you this week, okay? So Colin Walls and I, we bought a radio station in New Jersey called, we named it Fine Day Radio. We changed it to WNJD,
right.
NJ, New Jersey, Delaware. WNJD.
Yep.
102.3. We're a talk radio station, and we got some live shows. I'm a live one. And I put something on, there was a Facebook page in New Jersey.
Right.
I got emails. I got people that are telling me stories about the station, things they remember.
I think it's called Wildwood Past and Present.
Right.
Yeah, it's the name of the Facebook page.
And so thank you, everybody. And if some of you are watching right now and you sent me an email, I promise I'll get back to you. I'm just a little behind, okay? Just a little behind. All right? I don't have a little behind. I'm saying I'm a little behind. Denise is looking like that's a wide body. Okay? So anyway.
All right. Moving on from that.
Moving along from that. All right. So thank you, though. I'm excited.
Yes,
We're going to take some phone calls for our Wednesday show. We're going to get some people on and interview them from the Wildwood area. So,
Wildwood, Cape May,
May,
anywhere in that area.
So
that our signal covers over there in South Jersey.
So if you're watching or listening and you're just now hearing this, if you are anywhere and you want to join us on our Wednesday show over the phone, send me an email and I'll get you scheduled, okay? We are a few weeks out, but it's Jim, and it's JIM at Wellers, WELLERS.com.
Yep.
And I'll get back with you and we'll get you scheduled for a 5-minute free interview. Okay, it's either 5 or 5. It's
5
not
minute.
10. It's not 10. All right, so for a 5-minute free interview on air. You want to try to take a phone call? No, we won't.
No, because Lawrence can't feed us the phone.
I could do it there.
Oh, you
But
could.
anyway.
Let's hold off on that.
Let's hold off
So,
on that. Hold it
yeah.
off on
Anyway, and if they want to come in person, they can actually come in person too.
Right here, right now.
Well, I mean, from
New Jersey?
New Jersey on the Wednesday
Okay.
show. If
Take
they want
the ferry.
Yeah, they could come over in person.
To
If they, or
Seaford.
if they just happen to be in the area.
Or they can drive.
So, people come over here from New Jersey all
every
the time.
day.
So,
Well,
yeah.
There's
Yep.
ferries full of them
So,
every day.
Yeah, and now I want to distance myself from your comments a little bit. Usually I don't.
I know, and I apologize.
But-
I know it.
But you are mentioning, people that moved here and all that, and I'm a little different thought of that. It's not because
It's a small percentage.
well, it's people that live here too, though. There's some people that live here, that are from here that might be for them taking the land.
I never thought of that.
So it's not. I don't think there's you can separate between, because somebody moved
So
here,
it's
they're
not
for
all-
this.
Right, okay.
And because
Okay.
somebody is from here, they're not for it. I think
Okay.
it could go either way. And my business has greatly benefited from people that moved here. And I can tell you 99% or more of the people that I've dealt with that have moved here are not for taking this lady's land, for taking Annette's land.
So it's
I
not
don't
a
wanna-
blanket statement. It can't
I don't
be.
think it's a blanket statement at all. And I don't want to, I wouldn't say that at all. Because I can look around the room here and I can see quite a few people that have moved here and they're not for it.
But the council is who I was referencing. They all moved here. Archie moved here.
I don't know that they all moved. I don't know.
Okay,
know.
well, I'm going to find that out.
Yeah.
And then I got to get their
But
names
I don't think
too,
that
'cause
I don't
wanna
think
start
that makes a
naming them.
difference though.
That they moved here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
maybe. I mean, I don't.
No, my only point was I'm not talking about the other 99% that moved here
Okay.
that aren't involved. I'm talking about the town council of the city
So
of
them
Milford.
moving here has got nothing to do with it then, is what I'm saying.
No, except if they moved here, they might not share our passion.
Okay. Well, maybe. But they had enough passion to run, and I can say this, that if they ran and they ran unopposed and people that are from here
Didn't run. Shame on them.
well, then, that's what happens
That's what I
when
mean.
you become
Shame on the people that
disconnected.
are from here.
Yeah, that's what happens when you become disconnected from your government like that. So
Yeah.
this is a good lesson to learn, and I'm not for it at all. I mean, I'm
Right.
absolutely opposed to them taking her land, but I think we need to recognize, and we have, because we see people stepping up, and I can tell you, one of the person that's running isn't from here either.
Okay. I don't know who you're talking about, but I
I'm
believe
talking
you.
about Medulla. There's no doubt she's not even from this country originally.
Okay. Good point. All right.
So I just don't agree with that statement. So
blanket.
that's
All
all.
right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
let me
Not a
retract.
criticism,
No, I know.
but it's just
I know,
saying
but
I have greatly benefited from and our business and our employees and
But
everybody
not only
and the
benefited,
town has
you're saying
benefited.
they're good people. You've got
Yes,
good relationships.
absolutely.
They think level-headed and
Yes.
so on. So
Yep.
how do I figure out a way to describe this town council?
Well, they're just people that have come to the wrong decision, in our opinion. That they're not caring about this lady. So
Okay.
I don't see how it's got to do with anything with people that, have
moving
moved
here.
And I've heard that
Okay.
a lot. And and I'm not saying you can't think that way. I'm just saying I don't think that way, and I don't want to be the one saying that because
Right.
because I
you've
just
met
don't
a lot of
agree
good
with it.
people that moved here.
Absolutely,
A lot of good
100%.
people
Yeah, I mean
that have benefited our community.
that have benefit our community, and our businesses and the people that have been here. You think of all the things that are going on in Milford, some good, some bad, but the good things are, a lot of them are related to people moving here and increased tax base, and
Buying
just
houses, yeah.
and allowing the businesses in town to prosper. And I know a lot of people that have moved here that have opened businesses up in downtown Milford and outside of Milford, and they've come in and wholeheartedly supported the community. So that's all I'm saying. That's all.
All
I'm
right.
saying. Yeah.
What's that say?
Not a criticism.
Okay. All right. No, it's a learning curve for me. All right. It's a learning curve. Jim.
I mean, because if you think about it, where did you come from? Where were you born?
Oh, I was born in Wilmington.
Well,
Okay, so I moved here.
right.
Right. Good point. Good point.
You know what I mean?
And I want to say my business has also benefited
For sure, yes.
by people moving here.
Yeah, yep,
Right. So, all right.
yeah. So anyway,
right. I'll do better.
I'm not criticizing you.
No,
I'm
it's
just trying to
okay.
get you to understand. Is all.
All right. That's right.
So
I got it.
all right. I'll see
All
you.
right. I'm going to work on it. I'm speechless now. Oh, I got to work on something. Oh, my goodness. I'll do better, I promise. Okay. Here's what I am going to do, folks. I apologize to the people on the Town Council of Milford. I don't know your names, I don't know your addresses, and I don't know your phone numbers. I am going to get your names, I am going to get your addresses, and I am going to get your phone numbers. If I could get your tag numbers, I'm going to get them. Anything that's public information, I want to share with people. So in other words, you can see their faces on Jamie Maston's billboard, but I can promise you that I am going to get that information and I am going to help share it because I want people to get a hold of the people from the Town Council of Milford, and I want you to get to know them in a very respectful way. Don't take them out to dinner. Don't bribe them. Okay? Don't give them any cash gifts. Don't offer to cut their grass for free. All right? Don't even offer to feed them a lead lunch. I'm just saying, I want you to respectfully and peacefully talk to these people and help change their mind. Is Steve McCarron on the show today? Uh-oh, he's here just to buy everybody breakfast. Holy mackerel. Hey, real quick, can I do a segment for Dry Zone? Dry Zone. Everybody knows this is a sponsor segment, so warning, warning, warning. This is a sponsor segment. What are you looking at? Am I doing something wrong? Okay. I got a phone call coming in. Can he call in? Can somebody call in? Oh, okay. Jim Martin's going to be calling in anytime. He's doing a segment. I'm sorry, I never even told you guys that. Okay, so Lawrence, Jim Martin will be calling in, okay? He's going to talk a little bit. Okay, Dry Zone is a sponsor of the show, and I just want to say thank you, Dry Zone, for all your sponsorship for over the years, and I want to let you know that if you need your crawl space encapsulated, this is what they're experts at. If you've got some structural foundation problems, they can help you with that. If you've got a leaky, damp basement, they can help you with that. And then they got a whole nother division called Hello Garage, where they can make your garage look like new, starting with the floor. They can put a coating on the floor. They've got different things they can do to your garage. So whether you're Hello Garage or Dry Zone, two great companies in one location, right there on Route 16 in Ellendale at the worldwide headquarters for Dry Zone. It's a big red barn, and that's where they're at, okay? So if you have any questions about what Dry Zone does, go to dryzone.com or check out Hello Garage, either one. If you're looking for a new job, a career change, Dry Zone is always hiring, adding people to their team. And if you have any questions, just give them a call on the telephone, 302-684-5034, 302-684-5034, dryzone.com, okay? Tell them I sent you and like their Facebook page too. All right, now I did have one quick thing. Hunter, did you want to just talk on the microphone? I want to just talk to Hunter out in just a little bit. Hunter is my local go-to guy for everything weather related. He works for TV Delmarva. He works with Colin, and he's very smart, very passionate about what he does, and he's just good at what he does. So anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about weather. Try that one there. When vanilla doesn't work, try chocolate. All right, so anyway, how y'all doing? So we're going to talk to Hunter for just a second, I think. I do want to tell everybody I got a mobile home for rent in Lincoln. So it's real staticky. I got a mobile home for rent in Lincoln. If somebody's looking for a mobile home to move into, it's an older one, very old, to be honest with you. 2-bedroom. Go ahead, Hunter. No? Say it one more time. All right, I cannot hear you. I can't. Try it one more time. Say test, test, test. Test, test. All right, talk a little louder.
Test.
All right, tell us, Hunter, this is Hunter Alton. Tell us your title and what you do with TV Delmarva.
I am the chief meteorologist at TV Delmarva Channel 14.
Okay. And what's your take on the weather?
Well,
you happy, unhappy, as
well,
predicted?
Well, some people are happy and some people are not happy about the snow. I know a lot of people didn't really want to see any more snow. They kind of got used to having a little bit of some warmth. We did get a little bit, but it was a little underwhelming down our way.
Mm-hmm.
But our friends just north of Delmarva over towards like Berks County, where that massive band that was supposed to set up, it was supposed to be anywhere between central to northern Delmarva, but it ended up being a lot further north. They were getting 5 inches an hour snowfall rates this morning.
Get out of town.
So they woke up to a surprise foot of snow near Allentown, Berks County. Philadelphia got a decent amount, and over towards New York City. Yeah, imagine waking up to 5 inches an hour.
I would love it. I would love it. In other words. All right,
I would have
so
loved it too, but
what's going to happen today and tomorrow?
well, the rest of the day should be just fine. We should be looking at the sunshine returning later in the day. It's still going to be on the colder side. The wind's going to pick up a little bit, like always. So it's going to be relatively cold tonight, too. It's going to be down in towards the lower 20s.
Okay.
But tomorrow should be a much nicer day, mid-40s, the sunshine. And we're actually going to be warming up quite a bit this week. We're going to be getting up towards the mid and upper 50s by Wednesday and Thursday. But there is more chances of rain during the middle of next week. But you get to at least enjoy a little bit of some sunshine beforehand.
I'm going to. Thank you for all your
No
details.
problem.
Isn't he detail-oriented? And I like his info. No snow here, a little bit of snow. Thank you, Del Dot. You did a great job. All right, in the meantime, I did say I have a 2-bedroom house trailer for rent in Lincoln, $900 a month. It is older. If you have any interest in that, get up with me. 12 months, same as cash, today only. Today only at Weller's in Bridgeville. 12 months, same as cash on pretty much everything except for sheds and carports, but something, I think it has to be $1,000 or more, so mainly trailers. But no payment at all for 3 months, no payment at all, and you have no interest at all. If you pay it off in full within 1 year, you don't pay 1 penny in interest. And with interest being as high as it is, that's a pretty good offer, okay? All right, with that said, Jim Martin is going to be calling in. Jim, if you are trying to call in and it's not working, just call my cell phone if you have to, okay? But we're going to talk to Jim Martin, and whenever you guys are ready with him, you let me know. I want to talk about Dawn Kennedy real quick. I'll be there cleaning and care. If you got somebody that, needs your house cleaned, this is a sponsor segment. If you want your house cleaned, if you have an apartment, an Airbnb, maybe you're a contractor and you fixed up a house and you want to get it all cleaned up, whatever. If you need something cleaned inside a house, an office, a showroom, if you need something cleaned, I'll be there. Cleaning and Care does a great job. Her name is Dawn Kennedy. She also cleans the inside of campers, motorhomes, and travel trailers and things like that. She also does that. So anyway, it's I'll be there, Cleaning and Care, Dawn Kennedy. Give her a call. Estimates are free. She's licensed. She's insured. If you want to get somebody a gift certificate, she has those also. So what's the number? It's 302-362-7064. Now write that down and keep it. You might not need it today. You might need it in the future. You might just wake up one day and say, I'm sick of cleaning my house. I want somebody to come in and do a real deep cleaning. Maybe have it done once a month. Maybe have it done once a year, whatever you may want to do. But anyway, it's I'll Be There Cleaning and Care, 302-362-7064. 302-362-7064. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care, Dawn Kennedy, and discounts to first responders, seniors, and military, okay? All right, what else is going on? Do we have Jim Martin? Not yet. Jim, if you're trying, just call my cell phone if you have to. Peninsula Chiropractic, people say, man, I've never been to a chiropractor. Well, this is a sponsor segment, and it's Peninsula Chiropractic Center. They get the kinks out. I love them. It's Dr. T and Dr. Bud. They do a fantastic job, very personable, very friendly. They listen to what ails you, and they try to help you out as best they can. So they're chiropractors is what they are. They're not magicians. They're chiropractors, all right? Denise goes, I go, our kids go, some of my employees go, a lot of my friends go, and they do a great job. So if you need chiropractic care, they're in Seaford. They'll get you in. The phone number 302-629-4344, 302-629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com, okay? Anyway, you give them a call and check them out on the web and like them on Facebook, too, if you would, okay? The Best of Delaware, I mentioned that I'm in the running for that, so I would love it if you would vote for me there. Just go to Best of Delaware and look up Downstate Talk Show host, and Jim Weller's there somewhere. I would like you to find Steve McCarron and ask him if he could come talking for about 3 minutes, if he would. All right, L&W Insurance Agency. I just want to say hi to all my friends at L&W. They do a great job. If you need an insurance agent, L&W is the place, okay? LW Insurance. They're located, they got 3 offices, actually, Ocean View, one in Dover, and one in Greenville, all right? I'm going to give you the phone number in just a minute. It'll get you everywhere you need to go. And I've been in business over 90 years, so whether you need car insurance, life insurance, health insurance, liability insurance, billboard insurance, whatever kind of insurance you need, L&W can insure you, okay? It's LW Insurance, 302-856-7828. It absolutely works best if you dial it in that order, lwinsurance.com. They're also very active on Facebook. Real quick, Denise, 3 minutes. All right, Steve McCarron, this is bonus time. Jim Martin's not on the phone, correct? Okay. How are you doing?
Good, Jim. Kept on checking. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Picture first. All right. How are you?
Good. I kept on checking the weather. Wanted to make sure the ride was going to be good, and I saw you were on your way down here. And
I was.
Checked with my daughter, and she wanted to come down and check it out. So.
Her name is Ava?
Yes, Ava.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ava, how you doing? Good. All right. You have officially decided to run for county council.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. You're not beating around the bush any longer.
No, I'm out campaigning. Yep.
Are you campaigning?
Yep.
Okay. So what is so special about Steve McCarron, other than he's Ava's dad?
That's pretty special.
That's pretty special
But,
in itself.
I'd say a lifetime of volunteerism. 30 years in the Bridgeville Fire Company. Been the past 10 years on the Woodbridge School Board. I did serve as president of the Woodbridge School Board for a year, and I've also been on the Bridgeville Town Commission. And then there's another aspect I think it's important to small business owners to be represented on there as well. Understanding the struggles of balancing a budget, having employees, and also
Signing the front of a check versus signing the back of a check.
And that's important in some aspects. I
It
mean,
is.
it puts a lot of responsibility on
It
you.
does.
So
It does. And so when is the election?
that'd be September 10th.
Really?
So we got a little
This
ways.
year?
But this year,
Well,
2024.
you've hit the ground running.
Yes.
You got yard signs yet?
Not yet. That's I
Okay.
think they blow away. I mean, they keep on predicting these blizzards. So
Well, you got a good sign man in the background ready to
yes,
print
yes.
them.
I
Right.
think when we're ready, he'll get them out.
He can
So,
print all you want.
Yes.
Okay. So anything else? You got a Facebook page yet?
Facebook page, Steve for Sussex.
Steve for Sussex,
And then
there you go.
steveforsussex.com. And also, I think it's important. I'm an electrician now, but I spent over 25 years of my life involved in agriculture, working with
yeah.
the great men and women that in farming operations around this
Right.
county and state. So that was the bulk of my life. Got my degree in ag science, and
Okay.
I just happened to have an opportunity to go work for myself. But that was what I always envisioned growing up doing. So.
Well, first in life, you want to work somewhere that if you work more than 40 hours, they pay you overtime
I've never seen that.
because you're on salary.
Even in ag, it's
Here's your pay. You
That
can
was
work-
but
because
this is
once-
the job.
Right, just get it done.
Yeah, just get
Right.
it done.
If you can get it done in 30 hours, fine. If it
Yep.
takes you 70 hours, just do it.
Yep. But
All
no,
right.
I worked in a vegetable broker facility, and that summer times were brutal, but winter times were fun. So
Well, good. Well, I'm glad you're running. I appreciate you running. And so you're running for county council. Is there a certain ward or district or?
it'd be district number 2.
District
and
number
I'd say
2,
that
okay.
some of my biggest issues are workforce housing. I see this as certainly a father where my kids going to live, but I've got. Between our businesses, we've got over 35 people, and one of the biggest
Wow,
things
okay.
is where can they live.
Right.
And I'm
Affordable.
not talking about rental housing. I'm talking about equity-based, buying a house, having a place you're proud of.
That you, yes. That,
And
that you-
certainly, protecting our ag industry, and then, certainly the farmers, but also everybody that surrounds the ag industry. You're talking about poultry integrators. One of them leaves, we're in big trouble.
That's true.
The machinery dealers, and then we've got to make sure we've got the infrastructure in place in this county. So.
And trailer dealers. It's important to have trailer dealers.
Yep.
Okay.
That-
Anything else?
yes.
Yes, it is. You were slow on that one. He's like, what is he
You
talking
got me.
about? Trailer dealers. All right. Anything else?
No, thank you for your time.
All right. Well, thanks for coming. Okay.
Yep.
See ya. All right. There we go. What else have I got going on? All right. I got to keep moving. I'm only so far behind. Is Jim Martin calling or not? Jim Martin if you're out there, we're ready for you. Call me on my cell phone if you have to, all right? All right, so anyway, he's going to run out of time. All right, Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling, a sponsor segment, all right? We appreciate them very much, and they have been sponsoring the show. Not only that, they've been blessing our community for over 80 years. Fitzgerald's is right there on the corner in Lincoln. Everybody knows where they're at. And I want to let you know that if you have any junk or scrap metal, that is what they do. They buy scrap metal. They buy it, okay? In other words, so I just want to let you know that if you have any scrap metal and you're like, I'd like to turn it into cash. My electric bill was a little more than I planned on, or I just could use the money, take it to Fitzgerald's in Lincoln and they'll buy it off you, an old refrigerator, appliances, washers, dryers, not couches and chairs, okay? Metal, old grills, things like that. So you know who you are. You know if you got a backyard full of this stuff. You might even have a bus in your woods. So anyway, I just want to say they buy scrap metal, okay? They also sell auto parts. So like if you have a car and it's not running and you want to sell it, they'll come get that from you, okay? They'll come get the car. But anyway, and they buy it off you. So if you have anything metal and you want to sell it, get it to Fitzgerald's and they will buy it. If you happen to need any auto parts at all for your car, check them out. They sell engines and transmissions and everything in between. Body parts for the car, other parts that go on the car. So if you need any parts, check out Fitzgerald's, and they also sell crushed concrete. That is concrete that's crushed up. So if you got some potholes in your driveway and you want to fill them up, or if you're, putting down a shed and you want a base for it, they sell crushed concrete. Phone number 302-422-7584, 422-7584, Fitzgeralds.us, all right? Now, we're going to have Ryan Brower on also in a little while after the 8 o'clock break. We're going to have him. So I'm going to take this opportunity to get caught up, all right? Wilson's Auction. Do I have time for that? Yes, I do. Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln. First, I want to say thank you to Dave Wilson for going to the town hall meeting in the city of Milford on Monday night. He made a really good point, in other words, and he just said, where does this end, talking about the eminent domain. So Dave Wilson, thank you for your support as a senator, and also thank you for having Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln, Delaware, okay? So they're having a big auction today, all right? The weather doesn't ever stop the auction. They got stuff inside, outside. It goes all day. It goes into the afternoon. It goes into the evening, okay? So if you have any interest in going to an auction, today is the day. It starts at 10 o'clock this morning, and it goes all day into the afternoon and into the evening. It's wilsonsauction.com. Lots of things on their website. There's pictures all over the place. You can see what they're selling, and it all starts at 10 o'clock this morning. If you got something to sell, you can take it there Wednesday through Friday and drop it off, okay? But it's wilsonsauction.com, 302-422-3454, 302-422-3454, okay? wilsonsauction.com, okay? Serving Delaware for over 50 years now, over 40 for sure. And Tuesday nights they have an auto auction. And don't forget, next Saturday, the 24th, big auction up in Wilmington. Lots of stuff. So check that out at wilsonsauction.com. All right, it's a big liquidation on the 24th, starting at 10 up in Wilmington. Not really Wilmington, where it is, Newcastle County. All right, all kinds of shelving and pallet jacks and furniture and office things and shelves full of boxes that nobody knows what's in them. All right, I got Jim Martin here, so I'm going to put him on the speakerphone, and we're going to talk to him for about 5 minutes, Denise. 5 minutes, Denise. Anyway, Jim, are you there?
Yes, Jim. Good morning.
How you doing? Good morning to you. So, what did you want to talk about?
Well, we have this event coming up. It's going to be March 7th and 8th. It's a 24-hour contest. And some of your listeners may already know about it, but it's called the Do More 24 Delaware contest, where there's about 500 nonprofits all in Delaware that are in the contest. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Do More, and it's time to step up and help your favorite nonprofits during that 24 hours.
Okay, and when is that date again?
Yeah, March the 7th. It starts at 6 o'clock on March 7th, a Thursday and Friday.
And there's
and then it ends at 6 o'clock on Friday, March 8th.
So it's 24 hours of giving, and different people can give. In other words, and you're encouraging people. You operate the Shepherd's office in Georgetown,
Yes.
and I presume.
And we're participating, but there's a lot of other great nonprofits. I just wanted to say it's not about just the Shepherd's office, but it's all about the stretch funds and the matching funds that can happen during those 24 hours. And that's why you want to support your favorite nonprofit during that time. It's known as Delaware's biggest giving day.
Right. So there's many nonprofits. There's all kinds of extra bonuses and different things. Like there's stuff if you do something at 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning.
Yes.
So there's all kinds of things. So Do More 24, they ought to take the time now to go there and sign up and put their credit card info in and get ready. And then they could look through the nonprofits that are already registered now and just see who there is, couldn't they?
Yeah, all we need now, Jim, is the email address. That's it. Your name and your email. That's all.
Okay, so you want people to email to you?
No, you go on the website and then you pick out your favorite nonprofit, and then you go and then you type in your name and your email address, and that's it.
And they'll
the
remind
banking
you.
stuff doesn't have to happen until the contest.
Okay, so this could all be done proactively, so somebody doesn't forget to do it.
Right, exactly. It's a little reminder, so you remember about it, because
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
So right now, people go where? To the website Do More 24.
Yeah, it's DoMore24Delaware.org. DoMore24Delaware.org is the website.
Okay.
So
And-
do more, and do more is about all of us trying to do more in 24. So
Right,
that's
makes
what
sense.
I'm saying. Do more in 24 for the missions and the causes that you have.
Okay, and they can do that today and put in their email
Yeah.
address, and then they'll be reminded. That is an excellent idea.
That's the key. That's the key to get that going. It's like half the sale. Like Jim Rowe was trying to make a sale of a
Right.
trailer, and it's like halfway done. Somebody signs up for it as a reminder, and it's halfway done.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. Is we need to send people reminders. You know, you were here a month ago. Are you sure?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
right.
I do want to thank you. I know of other nonprofits that you've shared this information with that have benefited from it, and you,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you work it pretty good and pretty hard. But like you said, there's a lot of good organizations. This is everybody's chance to do more for more than just one organization. You know, support many.
Exactly. That's it. It's our special day in Delaware, Dell's Giving Day. And also, what's nice is Sussex County always comes in first place. Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
I mean, the Sussex County nonprofits do. So it's kind of cool how the whole state is involved, but we're the ones ringing the bells at the end.
Right. Good job. All right. So,
All right. Well, thank you, Jim.
are you getting any better? You sound like I got a little cold.
Am I getting any better?
Are you sick? Do you have a cold? I didn't know.
No. I didn't have my coffee yet. My throat's a little
Okay,
dry.
I got you. All right.
I overslept. I was babysitting last night, and I got my hands full over here.
Isn't that nice, though, to be able to babysit?
I know. I thought the kids would all go to bed at like 7 o'clock, but that's not the case anymore. They go to bed at like 11 o'clock now.
Right. Wow.
That's tough.
Well, good job. These are your grandkids, right?
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, have a good weekend, Jim, and take care of yourself and go get a cup of coffee.
All right, thank you, Jim.
See ya.
Take care.
Bye. Bye. All right, there he goes. That's Jim Martin. So he does run the Shepherd's office in Georgetown, Delaware, but he wasn't saying just for them. He's saying in general, look up this Do More 24 and get yourself registered and put your email address in, and then you'll get a reminder, okay? I did mention this earlier. People are taking advantage of it. We don't do it often, but they are doing it today and today only. So what is today? What's the date of today? Today is the 17th of February 2024, today only. You can take advantage of 12 months, same as cash, which is like buying a trailer based on your credit, no money down. And you have up to 12 months to pay it off in full. You have a small monthly payment, and then you pay it off, and you don't pay 1 penny in interest. And you all know interest has went up. This is quite an offer. This offer is better than it's ever been. And on top of that, you don't even have any payment for the next 3 months. So if you'd like to take advantage of that, it is available today and today only at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. Phone number is 302-337-8228, 302-337-8228, and it's wellers.com on the web. Now, we're taking a break from Delaware 105.9, so if you're listening there and you don't want to miss anything, switch over to Jim Weller's Facebook page. I don't want you to miss a thing. All right, now I'm talking to Colin Walls.
Or I can say it now.
Yes.
Switch over to Fine Day 102.3 FM.
Radio.
Fine Day 102.3. So we thank
Or the app.
Yeah, we thank our listening audience in South Jersey and along coastal Delaware here on
Uh-huh.
102.3. Thank you for tuning in, and we got a deal for you.
Oh, yeah.
If you are interested in some advertising,
This ends the end of February.
does it
which
end
is-
at the end of
Well,
February?
it's supposed to.
Oh, okay.
All right, but anyway, we could
Well,
do
I know
it.
somebody that needs to get on it then because
Okay.
they kind
Well,
of
they got a
expressed
day or
little
two.
interest, and I
Okay.
just want to tell them.
All right, well, tell them. $488. You
your
get
hair or is that a
60
dog hair?
ads. It's not mine, but anyway.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I hold on to them. If I find one of my hairs laying around, I pick it up and save
Put it back.
Well, I put it in my memory book. So, anyway, $488. You
Yeah.
get 60 ads. 60 ads. Now, this offer is supposed to end the end of February.
Uh-huh.
Meaning, but if you sign up for it, you could continue to do it. We'll hold that price for you for a little while. Okay, but you get 60 ads. They're the good times, 6 in the morning to 8 in the evening, and then they're not overnight, and they are 7 days a week. So many people want the weekends, and I didn't know
they get excluded
I didn't
a
know
lot
it
of
was
stations,
normal
right?
to exclude the weekends. So
Yeah,
we do not
it is.
exclude the weekends. Okay,
Yep.
so you get 7 days a week over a 30-day period. You're going to get 60 ads for $488 on the radio, on the stream, on the website,
Yep.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Because some radio stations also
Oh, they split
don't put them on the
over
stream.
air,
I mean,
and
so
yes, exactly. So
it's like,
and let me tell you what else we do. Now, there's no guarantee of this or anything,
Right.
so we don't want. But this is what we do. So instead of filling the unsold air times with public service announcements, PSAs, and all that stuff,
Correct.
we actually help our advertisers out. We just take
Correct.
theirs and add those to the unsold inventory.
so you may buy 60 ads.
but don't
but
be offended if
you get 100
100
of them. Right.
Yeah.
Don't be mad at us,
Right.
okay? And what we also allow people to do, and we've already had people do it,
Mm-hmm.
we allow you, let's say you're listening and you say, I am so busy. I'm so busy, I don't need any more business right now.
Right.
But I want to help you. I want to help this because we're a grassroots movement. I mean,
Yeah.
we're like two regular guys just starting a business, trying to build a radio
We
station.
might even be the seeds. We might not even be the roots yet.
Right. We might not be the roots yet.
Seeds.
So we're the seeds. This is a
We're
seed
looking
movement.
for a little fertilizer.
But
and,
we've had some people say, "I'd love to advertise. I can
Yeah.
afford to advertise, but I don't need to." We got a plan for you.
Yeah, we do.
Think of a nonprofit that you would like to support,
Mm-hmm.
and for $488 a month, we will allow you to use those ads for your nonprofit because we have some. I mean, there's some radio stations. If you are the person that pays for the ad, you're not allowed to give. We've ran into that
We
ourselves.
have run
We've ran
into
into
that
that
ourselves, yeah.
ourselves, that we cannot pay for an ad with our business and let somebody else use it. Well, unlike the big corporations, we are working with people.
We
so
are, yes.
if you are listening and you own a business and you yourself do not need any advertising, but you can afford $488,
Mm-hmm.
it would help us, okay? It would help us. And then you could give it to your favorite nonprofit. And here's a bonus. Here's just a bonus I'm going to give you.
Bonus time.
We're doing this show on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Jim Weller Live. If you buy this package, I'll give you an ad every month or two. Okay, not every month, but every other month or something. I'll allow you to join me on a Wednesday in person, wherever we are, for about 5 minutes for free. So you could buy this package if you don't need any advertising. Give the package to your favorite nonprofit, and you could come on the show every other month.
Fair to say that 5-minute interviews probably value about $125,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's another thing we
Yeah.
got. I want to say this. We've got people now reaching out saying, we want to buy an ad on Wednesday, and we want to be guaranteed, because we're into August right now, like booking people as far
Yes.
as this show and as far as Wednesday's show. We're into August. So we have people saying, well, I ain't waiting till August. I want to
wanna get
pay
on
you.
now.
I want to be on now. I want to be on every month on your
Right.
Wednesday show, okay? Because anything we sell now, we're way below what it should be. We're cheap
Right.
because we're just getting started. But give us 6 months, give us a year, and we're not going to want to work this cheap. $488 divided by 60 is like $8 or $9 an ad.
It's less than 9.
It's
eight
less than
something,
9.
yeah.
So think about that. Anybody that's ever bought radio ads, I have some I buy every week that are $38 for 30 seconds on another station. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying that we're very flexible.
Right.
If you want to talk about advertising, if there's anything I can do to persuade you, call me. What's the best way to call me? Let's use the telephone.
Phone, yes.
Yeah, use the phone. 302-542-9157. If I've thoroughly confused you, just call me. 302
Right.
542-9157, okay?
If you need the confusion increase, call him.
Yes, if you want the confusion live, give me a call.
Live, yeah.
All right,
All right.
we're coming back on.
I'll see you in a little bit, Jim.
All
I'll
right,
be
thank
back.
you, Colin. All right, to our Delaware 105.9 audience, we're coming back there, and we're going to talk to Ryan Brower, Denise, and we're going to have him for about 10 minutes. Okay, you got it, you got it. I got to do one quick commercial segment. You were on it, okay. Vanderwin's ice cream. Let's talk about Vanderwin's real quick. Everybody loves ice cream. If you don't, you know somebody that does, okay? If you want to be a good neighbor, if you want to be a good council person, buy some ice cream and give it away, okay? So anyway, at Vanderwin's, you can get a cup, a cone, a quart, a pint. You can get a banana split. You can get a milkshake. You can hire their truck to come to your birthday party or to your council meeting, okay? So you can hire Vanderwin's. All right, so anyway, whatever you need, if you need a gift card, if you want to buy some ice cream to take home, if you want to give me some as a gift, I will gladly receive Vanderwin's. And I'm happy with just chocolate and vanilla. I don't make it complicated, okay? So anyway, that is that. Ryan Brower is here. Brower, it's really called Top Flight, all right? And Ryan is a owner, operator of Top Flight Heating and Air, local guy. How you doing there?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Good. You took a trip to Florida.
We did.
How was that?
Probably the first vacation I took in like 4 years.
Really?
Yeah, it was nice.
Well deserved. Good job.
Yeah, it was nice.
2 kids now, one on the way, right?
One on the way.
All right. So, how was that their first trip?
So actually, our oldest one, he went to Disney when he was 1, but he was so little he didn't really remember it.
Okay.
But now they're 3 and 5, so it was perfect.
Did you buy the picture package? Or did you take your own?
I don't know.
Okay.
That would be a question
All
for
right.
my wife.
I had
I'm
a
sure she
daughter
did.
go down there, and she somehow there's this picture package.
Yeah.
Where everywhere you go, and then they send you a thing or whatever. But
Yeah,
Disney
well,
is an amazing place.
There's an app right on your phone for Disney, and every picture they take of you, it goes right to the app.
Oh, that's
right
what I'm
away.
talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
All right.
it's we went on there after the trip, and there was tons, and we didn't even know they got they were
Did you wear
taken.
your Top Flight clothing?
No.
Didn't.
Yeah, it was the
Okay.
first time I haven't worn top flight apparel in a long time.
Okay. Well, it might have made it a business trip had you worn it.
Yeah, I should.
I'm just messing with you. Don't take tax advice from me. All right. The weather has been cold, been lukewarm, cold, lukewarm. How's things with Top Flight?
We have been very steady. Things
Okay.
have been chugging along.
Good.
Whenever the weather gets mild, usually we lay off a little bit, and we start to not have as many demand calls come in, and we
Right.
start to do more preventative maintenance.
Okay.
But this year has not been the case. It's been a very steady demand for no heats and upgrades and things of that nature. So it's been very busy.
Now, you also have the maintenance agreements, the $20 a month thing. In other words, how's that going? I mean,
It's
it
good.
seems like you're buying almost mental insurance. Like peace
Yeah.
of mind is what you're really
it is.
buying.
It's a cheap insurance. And to touch on that, I was actually looking at a report yesterday. We just hit 700 members.
Wow, congratulations.
So we have a pretty big membership now,
Right.
and lots of happy customers, and everyone thoroughly enjoys the membership benefits.
Let's walk through that. It's
Yeah.
$20 a month, and you just charge their credit card once a month, $20, right?
Correct.
So for that, they get one. I'll call it a check over, a service, a checkup, or whatever, where your team comes out and checks it at the beginning of air conditioner season
Yes.
and looks things over and checks the continuity of everything and so on. Then you do the same thing at the beginning of heating season.
That's right.
So 2 on-site visits a year. You're paying $20 a month, which adds up to about $240 a year. Those 2 visits are worth more than $240.
They are. Some people elect to do one-time services
Okay.
every season.
Okay.
You end up paying like another $100 that way, so
Okay.
it's cheaper to do it this way. And not only that, but you gain some fantastic benefits when you're a member.
Right. Like in the event, I've had it serviced, but something's just not working right. You give a call or go online and schedule, and then that service call is no charge to come.
Correct. During normal business hours, there's no charge for us to come out, and you also get a 15% discount on all repairs. Waives our diagnostic fees.
Don't set it now. Okay. All right, no problem. So anyway, I'm just saying you get a 15% discount on the parts and labor.
Correct. It's off
Okay.
the whole
So
repair.
the trip out is normally probably $125. That is no charge. Then there's a discount on any parts or labor, and you also get priority service.
You do.
Okay,
You
move
do.
me to the top of the list.
Correct. Yep.
All right. Did we forget to take a picture? These ladies were over there talking too much. Jim Bosco had them two mesmerized. Linda never took the picture. Denise never set the timer. All right. So anyway, with that said, that's one of your services. Now, just for a minute, the tankless hot water heaters, they seem to be becoming, people are so energy conscious, they don't want to heat water when they don't need it. So they're reaching out saying, I think I want to think about that. So do you do retrofits where somebody says, I right now have either a propane powered or an electric hot water heater, and I'm tired of heating the water all the time. I want one of them tankless ones. Can you get rid of the old one and coordinate the whole thing, or how much service do you offer or don't you offer?
Yeah, we do it all the time. So if you have a electric hot water tank or you have a gas-powered hot water tank, we will remove those. We'll retrofit it with a tankless water heater that will only use water when you need it. It's much cheaper to run, uses very little gas, and they're extremely efficient. And the cost to do them is more upfront. It is a larger investment, but there are some fantastic rebates through the state right now, as well as some tax credits. So the last one we just did about 2 weeks ago, I believe that there was a total savings of somewhere of near $2,500 in
Wow.
credits.
What a nice little perk.
Yeah, the
Do
state
you help
is-
guide somebody through that?
We do the whole process for you. We take care of the rebates. We set you up with the paperwork you need for your tax professional at the end of the year.
Really?
And it's a very seamless process.
Wow. So people call, when they call, you do also offer 24/7 emergency service.
We do.
Okay. But so it's two things people could do. Number one, they can call, but number two, at their convenience, day or night, 7 days a week, they can go to your website and literally see time blocks that are available for service. Is
Yes,
that right?
we sure can.
So what I like about that is it's Friday night at 8 o'clock, and I want to plan my Monday or Tuesday.
Yep.
If you go on and schedule an appointment, you can get on with your life. You don't have to leave a message and wait for Monday for somebody to call you back. You can do it now.
Yes, you can.
In real
So,
time.
Absolutely. And you can go to calltopflight.com, and as soon as you go to the website, you'll see lots of buttons. They're yellow or orange, and they'll say schedule now. It'll bring you right to our scheduling widget is what it's called.
Okay.
You'll be able to see appointments in real time. If you've already done that before, there'll be a button for you to log back in. You can see all of your past appointments as well.
All right.
You could go through invoices. You can look at pictures the technician took. So it's a very nice app and a nice thing for customers to utilize, especially if they want to look back, try to find
say,
out what was
I just
done.
had it fixed a month ago. Oh, it was really 18 months ago. In
Yeah.
other words, so. All right. So call topflight.com. Phone number is 302
329-8003.
302-329-8003. Okay. Anything else I need to know?
Yeah, on our website at calltopflight.com, we've got a little button that says specials. We've got some fantastic specials running right now that they expire at the end of this month. So I encourage everyone to go on and check those out. We've got some really nice air quality specials going on right now. So if allergies and sicknesses and the cleanliness and the air quality of your home is important to you, you should check those out. It's a really good deal, and it's going to be for the next week or two.
Excellent. Do you know February has a bonus attached to it? Do you know what it is?
This year it does.
One more day.
Yep, one more day.
Our federal government, think about this on a big scale. The whole United States of America gets one more day of income tax because everybody works one more day.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that on a big scale.
Yeah.
Adding a day to
a
the
lot.
calendar.
It's a lot.
So I believe if I was running for president, I would just start adding days to the month. and then eventually the year would be longer than 365 days, and you could change the entire. I could balance the budget on that thought. I'm going to let you alone with that one. All right, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Thanks a lot. And
Thank you.
302-329-8003.
In that order.
Call topflight.com. Local guy, family man, give him a call. All right,
you.
I'm going to let you go. Thank you. Denise Weller. You were on that one, weren't you? That Linda Bosco will talk your ear off. It was Jim. All right, now, I mentioned I got a mobile home for rent in Lincoln. A mobile home for rent in Lincoln. A mobile home for rent in Lincoln, okay? So if you have an interest in that, let me know. It's $900 a month. It is an older mobile home. It's not going to win any beauty contest, all right? Kevin Short, come on over. Okay, I'm legally bound to have Kevin on when he's here. Bring your dog, Pepsi, all right? No, I'm just messing. 3 minutes, Denise Weller. 3 minutes, okay? And start the timer now. He's on the clock, all right? All right. Oh, he's not allowed in the restaurant?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I thought he was what's it called? A service dog.
No.
Take her picture. Small.
Hello.
Okay.
There we go.
Kevin Short, you were late today.
I was.
What's
I
up
just-
with that? Did you oversleep?
No, I was just busy.
Busy.
I was just busy this morning.
Okay. All
I
right.
actually watched you drive here
Oh, did you?
and then fell back asleep.
I lulled him to sleep driving here. I was lonely. There was nobody in the truck with me, so I thought I would.
Well, I was with you in spirit. And I watched
Okay.
you do that, and then I was laying down and woke up and thought, I better get moving.
Right. All right. So how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Have you ever been to the fire and ice thing?
No.
I don't know what it is. Denise thinks it's ice sculptures.
Yeah, I know what it is.
I think it's
but
people making metal things out with a fire, like where they hammer a piece of metal, and next thing you know, they got a nail. What's that called? You know what I mean? A forge. Is that what it is?
So they're not blacksmiths.
Oh, they're not
No.
black. So fire and ice is not
No,
that.
They're ice sculptures.
Ice sculptures.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so I could buy an ice sculpture. So.
Well, they don't last long. Yeah. You might not want to
that's
sink
okay.
a lot of
I
money
like
in it. Yeah. Because
what do
might
you
not
think?
make it home.
What do you think a bust of Jim Weller would cost in an ice sculpture?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I mean, I tell you, it's amazing what these guys can carve out of ice. but
Right, and I'm amazing. So
You'd have to.
I spend a lot of time on my hair.
You'd have to.
It's like a runway up
You'd
there.
have to put it somewhere where it was frozen solid all the time.
Hey, have you ever had any crab cakes from the Crab Cake Factory?
I have not. I heard you talk about
I
that
can't
earlier.
believe how good they are. I mean, in other words, we got a dozen of them, okay? And they weren't even that. It sounded like a lot of money. It was like $240 for a dozen.
Yeah.
But that's really only $20 a piece.
Right.
And it's like Walmart. You get to cook them yourself. You get to self-serve, in other words, you know. So, but anyway,
I don't know. I don't go to Walmart.
man, I'll tell you what. I went to a doctor's appointment the other day, and I had to fill out all these forms, and I said, I feel like I'm in Walmart.
Yeah.
I'm doing all the clerical work for you. In other words, and anyway, they didn't like that. They didn't quite get it. They didn't get what I was saying. So anyway, these crab cakes are really meaty. They're really good. If I had more than 12, I'd share them with you. But now I'm down to 10.
You ever had crab cakes from Woody's?
Oh,
Here?
Woody's. Yes. In fact, Woody, yes, I need to get down there. Are they open now?
Well, probably
10
not
o'clock?
this morning, but they are open. Yeah.
All right.
So
we're in Dewey Beach. This is Robbie's place.
Yep.
And can I ask a personal question?
Sure.
Do you have to pay for food here?
I do.
You do.
I guess I wouldn't have to, but
Okay, but you
I
do.
do, yeah.
Okay, well, that's nice of you.
yeah.
All right. Another personal question. Did Jack Riddle ride by and not stop?
Huh? No, he was coming, and then something came up, and he can't make it. He just sent me a
I
text.
really thought I saw him ride by and wave to us and drive on, but maybe it
I
wasn't
don't
him.
think so.
Is he in a black vehicle?
I don't know.
Okay.
He sent me a text just a minute ago, said he wasn't going to be able to make it.
Okay.
So
All right.
He
Well,
was planning on being here, but he had
Okay.
something come up.
All right. Anything else in the
And he thought
life?
he might have to, shut all the branches down today in Community Bank with the snow.
1 inch of
You
snow.
know, yeah.
Yep. He was in a dead panic.
Yeah.
Now, I think Jack's actually the guy that gets there early and puts the salt out.
He does.
Texts him.
Shovels. Yeah.
Shovels.
Yeah. There's
Puts
no
the-
doubt.
Right.
Yeah.
Puts the shovels out.
Yeah. Yeah. And he
That's
calls
what he
everybody
does.
else to come
So it's
in.
come just Right. He's already instructed him how to operate the shovel.
Exactly.
All right. Anything else I need to know about Kevin or Debbie?
No, I saw
or-
your Facebook Live last night with the billboard.
What do you think of that?
That's pretty amazing.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
How creative.
Yeah.
Do you think the people of the city of Milford that are in charge are hearing the people's cry, or do you think they're
I don't
not
think
even?
they. I don't know. Are they?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I
I mean,
can't.
what's the timeline? Is it a done deal?
Oh,
Is
it's a
this-
done deal.
So
All they can do is back off. All they can do now
is there like a when you?
there's like a court hearing with the judge.
So there is some kind of settlement, I guess, with it.
Right. I think it's the 1st or 2nd of March. It's any day.
Wow.
So what they could do is they could just change their mind and say, you know what, we woke up and we've changed our hearts, we've changed our mind. We want to be good citizens. We want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
I mean, would you personally want to be involved in something that you really knew you were forcing somebody?
I think the tide of public opinion is definitely not in their favor. So,
No, but what's sad is look at how obvious how the people of Milford, the citizens, and the people that make look at the distance between them.
yeah.
That they can't even communicate to these people in a respectful way. I keep using the word respectful because I don't want no trouble. You know?
Well, somebody told me the other day that I'm assuming was in the know that like 6 or 8 of these people ran unopposed.
Yeah. Which is
That's-
shame. Colin made this point earlier.
That's
shame
where
on
the-
people in Milford
that's
for
where the
not
problem
running.
is, yeah.
that's where the
Yeah,
problem
yeah,
is.
there you go.
We're all complaining, but nobody was there when it was time to run.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
easy to get elected when there's nobody running against
That's
you.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like you don't need any skill or anything. You just need to show up and put your name on the line.
This
So-
is a true story.
Okay.
Oh,
we're out of time, Kevin.
I filed for, I filed for city council at Georgetown. This is years ago, and the deadline passed. Nobody filed against me, so I quit. That's true. I thought I don't want to do this. I don't wanna
Holy
do this.
mackerel.
I was looking forward to the race. And there wasn't
you
gonna-
wa-
there wasn't
yeah,
gonna
you wanted-
be a race.
Right,
It's
you
like,
wanted
this
the
ain't gonna
race.
be any fun.
Oh my
So-
gosh! You said heck with it. If nobody's
Yeah,
going to run
I
against
just-
me,
I did
well,
the-
try it now.
No,
Test it
I don't
again.
live in Georgetown, so
Oh,
I can't
okay.
do that. Yeah.
Well, in Milford, they could
Yeah.
take land that ain't in Milford. So
I don't understand that. I mean, has anybody explained that to you? How that works?
No, but
I mean, is there a limit to how far they can go?
no, there is no
Can they
limit.
go to Milford, Connecticut, and
They
take some of
can.
that?
Well, they might be able to go to Lincoln.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So.
that is
Anyway.
odd. I mean,
I want to know: is there a statistic? Do they just pick on widows? You know what I mean? In other words, I don't know. I'm just asking. I mean, like to see how many times they've done it, and are they targeting people?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, but it's
a mess.
interesting.
It is.
Okay.
So
Well, can I let you go
You
respectfully?
can. I'm sure that I'm way out
Right.
of time.
Well, we bill you for anything
Okay.
past that. In other words, the first 3 minutes are free. It's the next ones that cost you.
Take care.
So I'll see you, Kevin.
See you.
Thank you. Kevin Short. Kevin Short. All right. You know who we're going to have on after 8:30? First is going to be Colin, okay? First is going to be Colin. But then we're going to have Robbie. And Robbie is the owner of the restaurant. And it's amazing. When people come in, they get greeted. And then they sit down. And when you order, be ready for your food because it's going to come quicker than you think. It's not fast food. It's good food fast. All right? I think Sean MaGee is coming over from the Georgetown Fire Company. We're going to have Robbie on in a little while. We're going to have Colin. I've asked everybody to vote for me for the best of Delaware. Whether you think I'm the best or not, I was the lowest bidder for this job. And so I would like your vote, best of Delaware. And I just want to say hi to everybody. And we're in the restaurant, and people are steady coming in. People are getting takeout. People are sitting down. People are looking at me like, what's going on here? Do I have to be caught up in this? Are you going to force me to take one of them yard signs? So anyway, I just want to say thank you. The store's open at Weller's. 12 months, same as cash. We already got people doing it. So if you need a trailer today only, what is today? The 27th? No, today's only the 17th. It's only the 17th. I just gained 10 days just that fast. It's only the 17th. February 17, 2024. Denny, how are you? Carol, how's Carol? Does Carol want to come talk? Okay, that was a firm no. Was that firm? Firm no. No. She's real quick on it. All right, so we're in the restaurant. Where are we? And we're sitting right side here. Jim Bosco, does that lady want to come have a word with us real quick? Oh, here she comes. Was that a no or? Oh, we're just on TV and radio and Facebook. Come on over. Your hair is fine. Come right on. Oh, here she comes. This is just how it goes, everybody. Here we go. She's live. I just need her to know she's live. We're on TV. Sit right here. Oh, she doesn't want to? It's a lot of fun. That's fine. She wants private time. She doesn't want some short, bald guy giving her a hard time. All right. So anyway, good morning, everybody. We were close. She was almost here. All right? And so that's that. So where are we? We're going to do this every Saturday, okay? And we're right inside. I'll get Guada real quick. Guada's quite the talker. Come on over. Guada is quite the talker. All right. Here she comes. Talk about your... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tell the world about my
Oh,
car.
my gosh. All right, well, let's not do it then. We ain't taking no picture with Guada. My gosh. All right, was there anything else you wanted to say?
Well, I just want to say I'm very proud of you.
Oh,
for
don't
your
be proud of me.
persistence, Okay.
I'm no big deal here. I hate that when people say...
I used to live in Milford. as you
Okay,
know, and I
talk right
love
into
it.
that.
I love the town. I know Colin's dad, like
Okay.
he used to take care of, but I'm so proud of you. Somebody's got to stand up. That's all I
Right.
can say.
Why don't you run for town council of Milford?
I live in Lewis.
Well, if they can take your land outside of Milford, you should be able to run. Well, encourage somebody you know to run for the Milford Council. They're tired. They're weary. They're getting ready to be really famous, though. We're going to get their names, their addresses, and their phone numbers, and their tag numbers, and what year, make, model car, and we're going to share it. Well, it's all public information. So, in
Yeah,
other
yeah,
words,
yeah, yeah.
we want to only share things that are public information, okay?
Well,
We're not going to share their waist size or anything like that. What?
Something's got to be done because, I was
What
one
can
of
you do,
those
though?
come here's, like
Okay.
I came to Milford like I was, you can tell I was not born in Milford.
You weren't born in Milford?
But I raised a wonderful son
Oh,
who
in
became
Milford.
a very good, citizen,
Yes.
in Milford. So I love the town. I would like it to be back to, that quaint, and people are kind and we take care of
Right.
each other.
care
I'm
about
not
each other.
asking for the A&P should be back and all that.
Oh, okay.
But
Grinding coffee there at the
I
register.
Like that,
Or
I like the development. I like the river walk.
do you
and,
want the S&H green stamp store to come back? Whatever that.
whatever it is. I mean, you got all this now in Milford. I
Right.
love shopping there, but I just like that kindness, and Exodus said, we have to, let's not do something harm for the widows. I'm just quoting that, right?
Right.
Let's take care of the widows, and that is, I think, like Denise said on the way I heard that, what comes around goes around.
It
And
does.
You just don't want that, and if they're listening, I just want them to understand that, you just don't do that in America. I love America, and I like what it stands for. And, this type of things is making me cringe, and it's making me disheartened. So let's bring back that goodness about America, that goodness about Milford, Delaware,
Right.
especially Milford, Delaware.
Good.
I don't live there anymore, but I will always love it forever just because I raised a good citizen from
Yes.
Milford, Delaware.
Well, you were a good citizen. They say you were well behaved. All right, Guada, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. The singers have arrived. These two right here, I believe, are going to lead us in song. I'm not sure. All right. Are you the singers? No? All right. We're taking a break right now. We're going to drop off of Delaware 105.9. So if you don't want to miss any of the show, look me up on Facebook. I'm the James J. Weller Jr. on the Facebook. Here comes Colin. All right, everybody. Here's Colin Walls.
Hey, yeah, so-
He's back again.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think of the crowd
Well,
this
good
morning?
crowd as usual here. We always have a
Yep.
good crowd at Sunrise Restaurant here in Dewey Beach. So want to welcome thank our listeners over there on the Jersey Shore over
Yes.
on Fine Day 102.3, listening
Yes.
over there. Thank you, and thanks for tuning in. And
Thanks
we
for all the
appreciate-
back and forth with them, too, the other night.
Oh, on the Facebook
group.
page?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that
I
was
got,
good.
I got
That
a
was
whole
good.
lot of emails to get back to, so
Really?
I will get back to you, everybody. I promise.
All right, you
so.
stirred that pot, and you were not expecting.
Not at all.
To get
What,
this kind of
700
response.
people liked it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It might be more now. In
Wow.
other
It's
words,
good thing
so-
you don't have a dislike button because
right,
there might have been more
right.
than
Might have
that.
been more disliked it. But all
Right.
it was a Facebook page over
Yeah.
in the Wildwood area.
Yeah, it was like Wildwood, past and present, or
Yep.
something like that.
And I just introduced myself and said, hey, I bought a radio station, and if
Right.
you're there and you'd like to call me and get on the show and do a 5-minute interview on Wednesday,
Yeah.
I'm up for it. So I had a lot of emails. So if you're listening and you're in New Jersey or you're anywhere and you want a free 5-minute interview on a Wednesday, not for a few weeks, but if you want one,
Right.
send me an email and I'll get back to you and get you scheduled. It's Jim, Jim, at Wellers, WELLERS.com. Jim at Wellers.com.
Right.
Send me an email. I'll get up with you. We'll get you on the show over the phone. Or
Right.
you can come, or you can come in person. So
Yeah, or you can just listen if you want to listen. So, it's, well, you know what it is because you're listening right now. It's
I'm listening right now.
102.3. And we'd like for you to listen throughout the week as well,
Mm-hmm.
and participate in our other shows and call in. We've got some nationally syndicated shows on there, and they all have call-in portions. So call them and tell them you're listening on Fine Day 102.3 in South Jersey, coastal Delaware.
I want to mention we'll give you one of these.
We haven't
One or
talked
two.
about them in a while.
We haven't. These are our stickers, FDR stickers.
Yep.
Fine Day Radio.
Yeah.
If you'd like one, you can pick them up at Wall Service Center in Milford, Wellers in Bridgeville, or we'll mail you a couple, okay? So again, send me a note to jim@wellers.com, and we'll drop a couple of these in the mail if you want some, all right?
Yep.
All right, I'm getting ready to order another 1,000 of them. We're moving through them pretty good, okay?
Are we? Okay.
Yeah. Wait till Kevin sees the one we put on his back window.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
what we're doing
And-
now is
and
we've
all
got
across
somebody
the
out in the
bumpers.
parking lot, putting these out. Well, we put it over those little things that when he backs up and it tells him they're
Oh, the
annoying.
sensors, yeah.
Those little sensors, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
my
did put
gosh.
one on the back of my little
I saw it.
thing. Yeah, you did
I
see it?
saw
Okay.
it. I was proud of you.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so busy morning. Lots of people here.
Yeah, lots of people, and
The heater's working.
It is working. That's,
It's working really good.
pointed right at us.
We're having a good time here. It's nice.
We are. So we want to thank people for tuning in, and we've got this advertising package. This is our main advertising package. We probably have
It's
something
really
else
our
you
own
could buy
advertising package.
if you
I mean,
wanted. We would
you
have to
could
sit
name
down
the
and talk to
studio.
you. Yeah. So
Right,
but
I
we
mean-
really don't have anything put together as far as that goes. So so if you want to get in on this, 60 ads. These are prime time ads, Jim. Monday through Sunday. So
Yeah,
every
7 days a week.
7 days a week. So
Right.
they're going to run from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yep, good
And don't be
times.
surprised if you get some bonuses
Right.
overnight.
Right, because you're buying 60 ads.
Yes.
For $488. I said, so many people say it's too cheap.
It's
too
less than
cheap.
$9 an ad.
Right, like what's wrong with them? Are they blems? Or is there something wrong? You make the ad.
Right.
That's the other thing.
They were last month's. That's what they are. That's why
Right,
we're
they were last
cheap.
month's.
No.
Listen to me. Another thing we want people to do is we want to encourage you to do your own radio ad. You talk about
That-
your business, not somebody else's voice. I mean, if you can.
Yeah, no, I mean, not
Other words-
everybody can or wants to do that, but yeah, that does make a difference in the listener's mind, when they can actually hear the business owner or representative of the business on there talking about their business. More passion comes through and more sincerity comes through when you do
Can
that.
you do an ad right now? Can you make a 30-second commercial for Walls? Show us what one's like.
Well, I mean, I've got all the ones I can't, because I usually write them. I don't just do them.
Do you really?
do them off the top of your head, yeah.
Okay,
I
I thought you
write
did
them
too.
because
Okay.
there's a couple points that I like
wanna
to
make
make
sure.
in them. Yeah, that I make
Okay.
sure I hit. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I was putting you on the spot.
Put me on the spot. No, but I do. That's what I usually sit down and write them out.
About
And
how many words for a 30-second ad?
30-second ad is going to be about 75 words, 70
Okay.
to 75. Depend.
Okay.
And we can speed up and slow down your ad and not make you sound like a chipmunk or
Okay.
like we can speed it up, slow it down. Within reason.
Within reason.
Within a couple seconds.
Right. And you
can't-
don't have to make your own ad. We're just encouraging it.
Right, exactly. And we can
Right.
help you out with it. We can
Right.
you can come to the studio
Coach
and you
you.
record it. So Dave Wilson, for example, Dave Wilson's a
Oh, it's
perfect
great.
example
It's great.
of a great ad
Yes.
done by somebody that doesn't do ads. He
Well, what
just
about
kinda,
the lady at T.S. Smith?
hers is great too. Yes.
Yeah, Kim.
Yeah, Kim.
She was a nervous wreck. She had to take a cruise afterwards just to relax from making the ad.
See?
I know, I just
But
made that
hers
up.
are great. Yeah. So
Yeah.
and what people might not realize is you don't have to do the 30-second ad all in one.
We piece it.
We can piece it together. Exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of the ads you hear on the radio, on all radio stations, they didn't do it all in one take. These are pieces that we've kind of taken and put together. And, we can add some music bed to it if you want, or we can add other things. Dave Wilson's, for example, we had him, talk like he was running an auction.
Right.
So underneath his, as the bed, is him in the background doing an auctioning something off. So and Jim McHugh helped us out with that one. He's got great ideas. So
he does.
He's
wealth
but he's a
of
radio
information.
guy from way back, and he just is good, and he knows what he's doing with that. So if you're interested in any of that, get up with Jim. What's the best way to get up with him?
302. I'll just give him my number.
Okay.
302-542.
Yep.
9157. That's my cell phone. You can text me 302-542-9157. Give me a call or text me. I'd love to talk advertising. I'd love to help you. We're not just me and Colin ain't here to just make $488 a month. We're here to help your business.
Exactly.
That's what we want to do. We are business people. We want to help yours. We're going back on 105.9. All right.
All right, Jim. I'll see you in a
Thank
bit.
you, Colin.
Yep. Oh, I'm done for the day.
He's done for the day.
That's right. I'm
Don't
leaving
leave
now.
yet. Don't
I'm
leave
leaving.
yet.
Oh, no, don't. Okay.
All right. So, who in the world is next? We got Robbie. Paging Robbie. All right. So, and then we got Sean MaGee here in a little bit. We're going to talk to him. Robbie is the owner-operator of this fine establishment. Holy mackerel. Look at this, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how are you, young man?
Doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing good.
All right.
We have to take a picture. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Right here. It makes Linda mad if I ignore her. She feels disrespected. All right. Now, what do we got here?
Well, we've got a fantastic grilled cheese sandwich
Look at
for you
that.
this morning. Combo with a cup of soup. I brought out the
Plenty of
tomato,
cheese.
and I also brought out the spinach soup just to show them both off.
Ooh. So
So
you
you
would
get your
normally get
choice.
a grilled cheese sandwich, and you can get a cup of tomato soup or spinach soup.
Spinach soup. We put a little bit of feta cheese
I
on top
see
there to give
that.
it some saltiness. Very good. Very good.
So how much is that?
This is going to run you $9.95.
$9.95 for the sandwich and the soup.
Sandwich and the soup, and it's a full sandwich, not a half
it's
sandwich.
definitely
It's
a full sandwich. Nice thick pieces of bread, lots of cheese.
Yes, sir.
Wow, very good.
Yes, sir.
So what are your hours here?
We're doing 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day but Tuesday.
You taking Tuesday off? Do you go
For
golfing
now.
on Tuesday with Jack Riddle?
No, I find myself here most Tuesdays, actually.
Okay, catching your breath.
Yes.
Yeah, stocking the shelves.
it's
okay.
nice.
So
Yeah.
6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
6 days a week, closed Tuesdays.
You got it.
All
Now, the
right.
kitchen does close at 1:30.
Okay, so get here by then. And you do get the food out fast.
Yes, sir.
It's
We
kind
try
of
anyway.
amazing. I saw a lot of people coming and going, a lot of takeouts today. So
Yeah.
just a lot of things going on here.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of return customers. This is
Yeah,
great. You
yeah.
know, the crowd, the energy's fantastic
It is.
today.
It is. It's really good.
Despite the weather.
Yep. So people can call in an order and pick it up. I see that happening. That goes Butch.
You got it. Yep.
He must eat here a lot.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, he did just come in. All right, so what's the phone number here?
We're at 227-3202.
302-227. Say it one more time. I forgot.
3202.
3202.
Yeah.
Okay.
227-3202.
3202.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Anything else you want to say? Have we been good for you so far?
You know, I'm just so surprised that so many people came out in this weather this
Right.
morning. It's really great. This is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yep. Snooky and Pat. He let Pat drive.
Oh, yes. No, we'll do the whole menu all day.
All day.
You can have it any
Up
time of
till
the day
2
that we're
o'clock.
open.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can have breakfast for lunch
Certainly.
or lunch for breakfast.
Absolutely.
What do you think of that? Pretty good.
We have customers.
Doesn't it look
that-
good?
Some people love a cheesesteak at 6 a.m.
Right.
We'll do it.
Yep.
No problem.
I think Carol does.
You know?
I think she loves your cheesesteaks over there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else?
No, I don't think so. Should I take this back with me? Would you prefer I leave it?
Nah, you better
Okay,
take it.
I'll take
You
it
want
this
it, Denise?
time.
You want to take it home? It looks real good.
All right.
It looks real good. It looks real good.
I know
All
somebody
right.
back there will eat it. That's
Okay.
no problem.
What's that, Denise? Gonna order that next week. Okay. Look at the
Excellent.
soup.
We'll
how
have it
rich
for
it
you.
looks. Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
Well,
you
thank
gonna
you,
get the
sir.
spinach soup with fettuccine? It does. All right.
Really good.
Thank you, Robbie.
Thank you.
Okay, is Sean MaGee in the house? I don't know if he is or not. So anyway, somebody told me to make sure he's not late and to make him articulate his words. So that's that. I've had a good morning here. I hope everybody else has had a good morning. How you doing there, Sean? Now I know who was outside there on the telephone. Sean MaGee, right? Yep. Have a seat. We're going to take a picture first. Man, you are a tall dude. All right. Smile pretty. All right, snuggle up to that. How's your morning been?
Not too bad.
Have you been up all night?
Yes.
Fire calls or working or what?
Working.
Working, wow. Well, I appreciate you coming over. Would you get off at 7 or 7:30?
I got relieved at 5:15 this morning.
All right, wow, and here you are.
Here I am.
All right, we're going to talk about the Oyster Eat.
Yep, so this is our 87th year. We started in 1931, missed 4 years for World War II due to rationing. So if we hadn't missed those 4 years, it'd been our 91st year this year.
Wow. Now, when they missed 4 years because of the war, the men were busy fighting the war?
So you figure rationing, right? Like you couldn't get sugars, you couldn't get fuel, right?
Okay.
Like all those things during the war years that you weren't allowed, they were rationing. You got a ticket, right? If you needed this, you had to take a ticket.
Right. The last thing we're going to do is have a party.
Right.
You know, or a celebration.
Yep.
Okay. I never thought, like, I can't relate to rationing, to be honest with you.
Neither can I, right? It's never been a thing in my lifetime.
Right. We're used to going into a store and the shelves being full all the time.
Yep.
Wow.
The only time they're not is when a snowstorm comes. Then
Correct.
you don't have toilet paper, milk, or eggs, right?
Right. Or bread.
Or bread.
Right. Okay, so this event is coming up soon.
It will be this coming Friday, the 23rd.
This coming Friday, okay. At the Georgetown Fire Company, right?
Yep.
All right, and so it's inside.
Inside the firehouse.
It's a Oyster Eat.
Yep.
All you can eat.
All you can eat and all you can drink.
Okay, so the drinks are mainly beer, is that correct?
Beer, water, soda.
Okay, beer, water, soda, okay. All right, and what time does it start?
8 o'clock.
Eight
Doors open
o'clock.
at 8. You can get tickets online. There'll be a will call at the door. Or you
Okay.
can buy tickets in person when you get there.
Okay, how much is a ticket?
$45 ticket.
Really? And it's all you can eat for that?
All you can eat.
Oh, eat and drink?
Yep.
All right, is there also hot dogs, I hear?
Hot dogs and egg salad sandwiches.
Hot dogs, egg salad sandwiches, beer, sodas, and water, and oysters.
Yep.
And what if you're a big oyster eater?
So you can
you
eat,
get-
you can eat as long as you want.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. So you might sit there for 2 or 3 hours and eat.
If you want to sit there all night, we're going to steam them.
Okay. So then there's an auction.
Yep. So we'll have Senator Wilson come over. We'll have a auction for the oyster knife.
Okay.
Rocky Green does that every year for us.
Okay.
So we'll have him.
This
come
is like
over.
a collector's type night.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. We'll have that. We also have the raffle for the shotgun.
Okay.
That we are raffling off.
Okay.
And
What
then
kind of gun is it?
It is a Browning over and under.
Shotgun.
Yep.
Over and under. Okay. All right. So we can buy a raffle ticket for a shotgun.
Yep.
We can eat all the oysters we want. We can have all that we want to drink. We can have hot dogs. We can have, what was the other one? Egg salad sandwiches.
Egg salad sandwiches. Popcorn.
Lots of fellowship.
Yep.
Like
There'll
a
be,
great way to network.
Danny Paisley and the Southern Grass will be the band playing
Oh,
bluegrass all
can you
night.
dance?
I can't dance.
Okay, but people can
Oh,
dance.
certainly.
Okay, all right. All right, and it's a good time. It's this Friday night.
Yep, and you will see Michael Briggs Wednesday
Okay.
to talk about
okay,
it some more,
again,
right?
all right.
And we also have T-shirts for sale for the event. We're
How much are
honoring
they?
Terry MaGee on those.
Oh, Terry MaGee, yeah. Boy, he passed away very unexpectedly.
It's
What a
unfortunate.
legacy he left behind, though.
Very unfortunate for the community.
Yeah, I agree. Big loss. Big supporter of the fire company.
Very big.
Big supporter of everything. Terry MaGee was just a great guy. Great guy. And so is his family. I mean, MaGee Motors, they do a good job.
Yep.
All right, so these T-shirts are going to be for sale.
Yep, $20 a shirt.
And all the money goes to help the running of the fire department.
Yep.
Do you have any big needs that you're really focused on this year? Like, are you getting ready to buy a blank or
Not this year, no.
Okay.
But it's all goes towards future purchases.
all the time? And then needs come up without notice.
They certainly do. It's just like your home life, right?
Right.
Your refrigerator goes up, you got to
Right.
get a new one.
Yep. Except it's a lot bigger.
Yep,
Of course,
it's-
right. Wow. Well, very good. How long have you been in the fire company?
Georgetown, 6 years. Total
Okay.
16 years.
Really? Where were you at before Georgetown?
Roxana,
Roxana. Okay. All right. Well, good. And where do you work?
over in D.C.
And you drove here this morning.
Yep.
Got off work at 5:15. Is that what you said?
Yep.
And drove to Dewey.
Unfortunately, Lewis Briggs was supposed to be here this morning, but he was sick.
I know. I talked to him yesterday. Sounded a little under the weather, to be honest with
He
you.
was.
I appreciate you coming today. This was very nice. Are you going to get anything to eat?
No, I actually had breakfast before I left work,
Okay.
so
All
a
right.
little bit of coffee and I'm good to go.
You're good to go. All right. Anything else I need to know?
No, you'll at least see one Briggs this week, though, with Michael.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you a gift that you can get as you're coming and going from the D.C. area. Linda has a question.
So you can order tickets online at Georgetown77.com. You can go in person to Chagrin Gas, Baker's Hardware Store in Millsboro, or First State Chevrolet in Georgetown. They'll have tickets in person, or you can get tickets at the door.
And Linda, a person can buy all the tickets they want. So if you're a business person and you got employees or really good customers and you want to say thank you, you can buy 10, 20 tickets, give them out, and you'll be everybody's hero. I'm going to just give you a couple gifts. I appreciate you. This is for 6 free apple cider donuts at T.S. Smith Orchard, okay? You ever had their donuts?
I have not, but I know they're right across the street from you, right?
Yeah. And 2 gift cards to Vanderbilt's.
Thank you.
Because that way you can go right out there on 404 maybe and get some ice cream. All right. Good. So what do you stay over there 4 or 5 days?
A day.
A day.
Yep, a day and come back.
You're a professional firefighter.
Yep.
So where do you work again?
DC.
All right. So what was last night like in DC?
It was busy.
Really?
It was busy.
So you're at the firehouse.
Yep.
All right. Like, are you fully clothed all the time, ready to go?
There's an expectation of sleep, right? Like there's not it's not on that you're not going to get sleep.
Okay. All right. But when the bell goes off or whatever, do you slide down a pole?
No, we don't have a pole in my firehouse. It's all one story.
Oh, okay. So you get up, you get your boots and stuff on, and then you get on the truck and you go.
Yep.
Okay. And what is it like navigating a fire truck in the city? Is it kind of like the same as the town of Cokesbury, or?
It's no different than Dewey Beach on a Friday night.
So it's crowded. Wow. All right. Well, thank you for everything. So Georgetown Oyster is this Friday.
Yep, this Friday night. We're looking forward to seeing everybody.
Like 1,000 people show up?
It depends.
Okay. Well, buy the tickets anyway.
Right.
Buy the tickets anyway. But it is all you can eat, and you know, my mind's just thinking, what a great gift. You got a good employee or you got a great customer. Buy a few tickets, and it was at First State Chevrolet,
Baker's Hardware in Millsboro, or Chagrin Gas.
3 places to get them, okay? All right, anything else?
No, sir.
All right, next year, I'd like to say Weller's will be glad to sell them for you, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot. Be safe, okay?
You too.
Thank you. All right, there he goes, Sean MaGee, everybody. All right, now, what else do we have to talk about? Is there anybody in the room that wants to come and give us a breakfast review? Anybody want to give a live breakfast review? This is your opportunity. Ma'am, would you like to? How about the young man with you? You want to come over and give a breakfast review? Come on down if you do. Well, anyway, I'm opening up the floor to anybody, okay? If not, I'm going to open the phone lines is what I'm going to do next. So let me just make sure I'm done. Have I missed anything at all? Linda, Denise, can you see anything that I have missed? That gentleman worked all night in D.C., drives home to here to help out for the Georgetown. Jim and Bosco and I should go to that Oyster Eat. We would fit in real good. I'll drink and you can drive, okay? There'd be the movie. Oh, man. All right, I haven't drank since I was 15. Remember that? I cut my arm off. All right, what else is going on? I'm ready to open the phone lines up. I don't know if everybody's good with that or not. I want to say a big thank you to Jamie Maston. Jamie, if you're listening, call me. Give me a call, Jamie, if you would. It's 302-422-7336. 422-7336. What'd you say? Anybody wants to call. We just want to hear from you. You want to comment on the city of Milford. You want to thank Jamie Maston for the billboard. Jamie, if you're out there, we'd love to thank you. The signs, if anybody wants a sign, if you're here and you want one, these no eminent domain, Snooky, you might want to put one in front of your place just for the heck of it. But anyway, we're giving the signs away for free right here. We thank Wayne Whitney for that. Wayne Whitney had them made. He paid for them, and he's giving them out. So if you want one and you're in the Milford area, look up Wayne Whitney on the Facebook, all right? Phone lines are open, 302-422-7336, 302-422-7336. If you'd like to say hello, if you'd like to tell us what kind of snow you got, if you want to say thanks a lot for anything, or Annette Billings with her Leasley I just want to say good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, I want to do a special real quick. I thought with it wet and slushy out, I have a caller. All right, caller, are you there? Hey, Terry, how you doing today? Okay. All right, and what's the weather like over your way?
Right now it's a little cool, but there's no rain. It's not no snow enough. We got like by the end because the grass and stuff is covered up.
Are you going golfing today?
No, I'm going to the Seaside Boat Show.
Oh, down in Ocean City.
Yeah.
Well, are you buying a boat?
No, not really.
You're just going to walk around.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Terry, thanks for calling.
And what are you giving away today?
We're not giving anything away today. I'm sorry. Today is a no giveaway day, but we appreciate your call, okay? Terry, we're accepting gifts today. We're letting people give stuff to us today. But next week we'll be back with giveaways, okay?
Okay, I'll be here to see you next week.
All right, see you, Terry. Bye-bye.
All right, take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. So another caller. Caller, are you there? Good morning.
Good morning, Jim.
How are you today?
Thank you all for what you're doing. I'm doing great, my friend. Thank you guys for what you're doing. It was really great seeing you all the other night at the Milford Town Council meeting. A lot of support, and I sure hope that the decision gets changed quick and in a hurry, by gosh.
Yeah, I agree with you. It was nice seeing you there. Did I see you this morning?
Yeah, I dashed in. I did. Normally I'll stop in and see Rob and his mom, and I did a quick little pickup of breakfast, and I'm out on my walk this morning.
Where are you walking?
I'm actually on the boardwalk today, Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk.
Okay, well, good. Do you see anybody I know in the distance?
Actually, Jim, there's no one here, buddy. I'm out here by myself right now. I'm on the north side of the boardwalk, and it's a bit empty.
It's peaceful. It's peaceful.
Very peaceful. One guy doing yoga or something out near the waves on the shore, but other than that, I think it's just me on the boardwalk right now.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in. This was nice, okay? And thanks for listening and everything.
Take care. You sound great.
All right. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye. So anybody else wants to call in, the phone number is 302-422-7336. 302-422-7336. Anybody wants to say good morning? Today I don't have any giveaways. I'm sorry about that. Don't have any giveaways today. I do have a crazy offer I want to make on these entrance mats, okay? I woke up this morning thinking everybody needs a good entrance mat at their door of their house. So I have these entrance mats. I don't know exactly what size they are, okay? And they're legal in most towns. So an entrance mat to wipe your feet, okay? All right. So anyway, they sell online. The ones I have, the exact ones I have, sell online for $13. We sell them for $5 at Weller's in Bridgeville, $5. So here's what we're going to do. If you call me, I'll put your name on the list, and here's what you can do. You can come in next week, and you can buy one for $5, and I'll just give you 2 more for free. So I'm going to give you 3 entrance mats, okay? That's better than, they say come on in and cozy up, okay? All right, so anyway, they say come on in and cozy up. You can put them in front of your door. You can put them in front of your camper door. But I'm just saying, if you call me, I'll put your name on the list, and then you can go into Weller's and buy one for $5, okay, $5, and I'll give you 2 more for free. So that sounds like buy one, get 2 free. Now, don't get confused. That's not a trailer. That's not a trailer. It's an entrance mat, okay? So you buy the entrance mat for $5, and you get 2 more absolutely free. You could start your Christmas shopping early or be prepared for when the wind blows your mat away, all right? So with that said, the phone lines are open because I got to put your name on the list to be eligible for that offer, okay? We have a full-blown legal team of 2 people that have no legal knowledge, Colin and myself, making up all these things. So anyway, I just want to say 302-422-7336. 7336. Now, you got to dial it in that order. You got to dial 302-422-7336. Caller, are you there?
I am.
And do you want some of these mats, or are you calling about something else?
No, I was just touching base. It's Dennis.
Oh,
You get
Dennis, how you
Donald
doing?
update. He's doing well, doing well. Pop's doing better.
Good.
He's just slowing down a little bit. He tells me all the time if he slows down anymore, he'll be going backwards.
He does say that, doesn't he? But anyway,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what do you got going on this weekend? You got church tomorrow?
We will, yep. And that's pretty much my weekend, gearing up for Sunday mornings and getting to be with God and in His presence, man. That's the best place to be in these days and times.
Yep, and with His people.
Yep, talking about your mats, I can remember when you guys used to make them down there at the shop.
Out of junk tires. I remember that.
You remember that? You went all the way to Binghamton, New York to get that machine to cut the strips. I think we had multiple people at one time putting them together.
I remember that. I remember that.
I imagine the ones we made are still somewhere because I don't think they rot.
And they ain't blowing away.
No,
all
they're
right.
not.
Well,
Look,
thank
all
you,
right,
Dennis.
man. You guys have a good weekend.
All right, see ya.
All
Bye.
right.
If he wants to I didn't know if he wanted to give a breakfast review or not. All right, so the phone lines are open, 302-422-7336. If you want to say good morning, that's what we're doing. Don't have any giveaways today, but I do have the entrance mat special. Buy one for $5, get two more free, you get three for $5. Okay? Now, I've already been asked the question. I knew somebody was going to ask this question. Can I buy one for $5, get the two for free, and return the one for $5 and get my money back? You've been listening to me. No, you cannot do that. The other question was, will I deliver them? No, I won't deliver them. Okay? Next question, what's the guarantee? They have a blacktop guarantee. When your vehicle hits the blacktop in front of my store, the guarantee is over. Okay? Some people call that a taillight guarantee. All right? So anyway, that's that. We got a nice crowd of people in here. Everybody is well behaved. There's been no fights break out. Everybody is enjoying the free napkins. The food is great. What a good morning. So anyway, did you want to talk? Nope. Eye contact went right away. So anyway, we're doing a live show, and we're here. It's called Weller Does Delmarva. And so 2.5 minutes left. Folks, 2.5 minutes, I'll be done and out of your hair. We do this every Saturday morning. This is our 11th year. We're starting our 11th year. And then on Wednesdays, I also do another show. Check me out on Facebook there, and you'll learn about that. I got a lot going on. Your best thing to do is just look up James J. Weller Jr. on the Facebook. Phone call? Caller, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you calling about the entrance mats?
Yes, they sound really nice.
Okay. You want me to put your name on the list?
Yes, if you would be so kind. And my name is Robin Thompson.
Robin, do I know you?
Well, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you in person, but
Okay.
I have called because I enjoy your show on Saturdays, and
thank you.
And I'm listening by FineDay.com.
Really? Excellent.
Yeah,
Very
something
good.
real good.
Well, thank you for that. All right, and where do you live?
I'm in Laurel.
Laurel, Delaware. You know where Bridgeville is?
Yes, sir. Oh, sure do.
Okay, well, I'll put your name on the list, and you can pick them mats up next week. You buy one, you get two free.
That sounds terrific.
All right. Well, and when you get them, feel free to take a picture of you holding the mat and tag me in it on Facebook.
We'll see what we can do.
All right. I'll see you, Robin. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, too.
Bye. Bye-bye. All right. There you go. People are watching and listening everywhere, anywhere, in many ways. So thank you for my TV audience. We're on 2 radio stations. We're on 1 TV station. I got nothing now. I don't know. Did you turn me off, or I don't know what happened? Well, anyway, as long as I'm still talking, maybe my battery went dead. So anyway, with that said, I just want to say thank you for watching the show. Wrap it up, they're saying. So we'll be back next week, 7 to 9, every Saturday morning. Weller Does Delmarva. Okay, 20 seconds. How many 20 seconds? Okay. All right. So you've been watching Jim Weller. This is Jim Weller. Weller Does Delmarva. You've been watching on TV or listening on our radio station. Find a radio. Thank you to all audiences. Have a safe weekend. God bless you. Be careful out there and make a new friend by Monday. See you. Bye.